All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, let's smoke this motherfucking bitch. All right, what's up to everybody in the room? Shout out to everybody that's fucking with me today. Yeah, we started a little bit early. Man, some of a bitch. Yo, look, man, motherfuckers always do this shit. Want to call me right when the fuck I start? Like, really? Come on now. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get back to this motherfucking bitch. Well, let's get into this motherfucking bitch. Oh, we gonna go on this bitch the motherfucking day. This ain't shit ass, trash ass, motherfucking trifling ass bitch. Okay, oh, y'all bear with me, man. Bear with me right quick. Let's see here. Okay. It's like, fuck, really? You said spam. Oh shit. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm getting texts out there. Y'all gotta bear with me. Okay. Once again, this show is brought to you by BoomHaircutProducts.com. You show a pledge, she'll help you get back your motherfucking edge. And fellas, also check out Boombird Products as well on there. And also shit, I was God damn, this fucking throw me the fuck off, y'all. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get into this shit, man. So that's why it kept taking me a minute to start. You know what I'm saying? I had to handle some things, supposed to get some things out the way. Then it's like everybody want to start calling. So this what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and intermission right quick. Right quick. All right. Okay, once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and motherfucking subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund just as well. And also, feel free, if you got any questions or suggestions, to hit me at my email, stlforyou.yt@gmail.com. Yeah, we're gonna get into this bitch today. It's gonna be a long day. Like I said, a long day. A long evening, breaking into motherfucking night. Cause this bitch is on one. I really think this bitch is on that motherfucking shit, y'all. She has to be. Cause this bitch is always all the way to fucked up. You know, this bitch got the motherfucking nerves to sit here and want to try to attack people who helped her ass. And I find that kind of motherfucking strange, Sansa Ray. Why does always this bitch attacks people who has tried to help her? Do y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that? And do y'all notice that? Why is that? Seriously. This is a good topic, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to get deep, you know what I'm saying, along with the laughs as well. Why does this stanky pussy ass bitch always attacks people that try to help her or help her? Let me see. Okay. Because she ain't shit. We know that, Twinkie. We know that. But I mean, he got to tell you that something is really fucked up here. It has to be. Something is really fucked up. Let me switch headphones. I'm still here. Yeah, something got to be really fucked up with this bitch for her to attack people who helped her or tried to help her. I mean, everybody. Seriously. That bitch was in the motherfucking hotel room crying, snot coming out her goddamn nose. Everybody came to her rescue then. As soon as you got to hear no motherfucking story, the shit didn't sound right, then you start questioning her. Then she want to motherfucking sit here and dox you and block you. It's like this bitch is her own worst fucking enemy. See, she'll never tell you that part. She just go into, oh, they used to be my moderators. They used to be on my team. And then, you know, they got mad and because I blocked them. No, bitch. Everybody was helping you. Seriously. Priest try to help you. What you do? Put his social security number out online. So don't you try to give you some advice? What you do? Come online, want to sit here talking about you gonna beat her ass. Oh, we gonna get into it today. Y'all gonna hear this shit again for yourself. To my new subs, y'all gonna hear this shit for yourself. Cause this bitch ain't shit. And she wondered why she's still in the motherfucking extended stay hotel. Bitch, you deserve to be there. Matter of fact, bitch, you deserve to be on the motherfucking curve. Got your motherfucking daughter there trying to help your monkey ass. And I bet you don't appreciate that help. But one day, Damo gonna wake up. And boy, the rat gonna be shit the fuck out of luck. You ain't gonna have nobody these motherfucking fetch them goddamn Uber Eats and DoorDashes no more. You have to get up off your fat ass by yourself. And that's what the fuck she need to do. You know, this bitch is always getting a handout. That's a fucking problem. You know, like I said, let's laugh and learn from this shit. This bitch has always have gotten a handout. That's why she's an ain't shit bitch now. So you keep giving handout to motherfuckers, the less it is, you're going to end up with a goddamn Sansa Ray. Or worse. Well, shit, I don't think it get no worse than this. Can it? Because this is the most ain't shit bitch I ever met in my goddamn life, y'all. I am not lying. I never seen it. I've seen some sorry ass bitches, but ain't shit bitch, she is the definition of it. Let me see. DJ MIA say fuck Dumbo. Welcome to the room. Let's learn about Crystal. Let's see. Let me read some comments. Okay, I didn't know you were live, STL. Okay, but hit me up on my email, and I add you to the list because everybody get an email blast because the notification be tripping sometimes. So shout out to the 25 people that was fucking with me already before I started. Shout out to my 5 haters that's in the room. that's fucking with me before I started. Yeah, you gotta shout them out too, man. We can't leave them out in the cold now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show them some little love here and there. You know what I'm saying? They need some attention too, you know? It's cheerleading season, you know? Oh shit. But yeah, Crystal, just hit me up at my email and I'll put you on the blast. Shout out to my mods that's up on game and doing their job. Shout out to my playback watchers, man. My playback watchers are thick like a motherfucker, man. They be rolling. You know what I'm saying? We got a request for Pink to come back up on the panel. To my playback watch, she gonna come back. She gonna probably not today, but she gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? She tied up with a Leroy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how motherfucking women is when they get new niggas in their life and shit. Oh shit. Let me see. What else? Okay. He said, I hope it gets worse than this. Okay. But we're gonna dip and dive into the goddamn rat. Once again, this is brought to you in part by boomherproducts.com. You show a pledge, she'll help you get back your edge. Also, fellas, she got Boom Bird as well. So check out, let them know that your boy STL sent you. So till now, let's get into this motherfucking dumbass bitch.
Oh shit. Like a really, it's a really beautiful day.
God damn it.
Here in Northern California is so pretty today. It's still kind of awkward outside, you know, because I don't know, everyone's wearing their masks and gloves, and then there's a lot of people not wearing them because we've ran out of gloves and masks. And
it's the bitch that's walking around not wearing them. This is the funky ass, stinky ass, ain't shit ass bitch that's going around and not wearing them. She doesn't have her PPE on at all, but touching everybody goddamn food. You nasty ass, stinky ass, pussy ass bitch.
Hand sanitizer, alcohol, and all of the things that, you know, we need. And what I'm not seeing a lot of is kids being out, and that's a good thing. And of course, I'm a single mom.
Oh, it's a good thing for the kids to be out during the motherfucking quarantine time, bitch. Really? Really? Too bad Justy can't go out. He got to play in the goddamn parking lot and shit.
So what I've been doing is making sure that my son stays in the house. I refuse to bring my son outside. My son wants to come out.
You mean your son to stay in the goddamn room, bitch? Not the fucking house. You mean the room?
Outside, because my son loves being outside, but I refuse to bring him.
Oh, he does? Shit, I can't tell. Shit, I'm gonna get outside. He don't know what the fuck. Where the fuck he at?
Outside. Okay. I can't do it because I don't know what's going on. There's so much uncertainty about what's happening right now that I'm very unclear about what to do as far as my son goes. Of course.
Okay. Now, how you unclear when you said your motherfucking mama had COVID-19, bitch? Now you dumb to the fact of what's going on. Now this bitch dumb to the fact of what's going on. Like, really, bitch?
All of the schools are closed. All of the daycares and stuff are closed. So it's not like he has a lot of places to go. The playgrounds are all closed. So it's not like he can go to these places, but you can get cabin fever, especially when you have kids. Now, I'm out all of the time because even though I'm supposed to be quarantined and I'm not working my regular job, I go around and do DoorDash deliveries. Type of person. I can't sit in the house. I can't be idle. But me, I'll do anything to generate additional income.
That's bullshit. You could be in the motherfucking house, bitch. We didn't see your ass play sick like a motherfucker while you was on YouTube, bitch. The fuck up out of here. Oh, me, I can't be in the house. Bitch, you know you can. Fuck out of here.
Income. So I tell people all the time, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats, do it. Okay. I mean, it gives you a chance to go outside and get some fresh air. Still, as a DoorDash driver, I couldn't get masks, so I went ahead and I have my African like scarf with me, and I wear this around my face. I consistently wash my hands.
This bitch has a motherfucking nylon, a thin shirt. I think it's nylon. I know it ain't silk, but it's a thin shirt, motherfucking material scarf. Thinking that's gonna stop it. No, bitch. You gotta go out and get the motherfucking. You gotta double, triple. You gotta triple layer that motherfucker, and that might not help. This how fucking dumb this bitch is, y'all. Going around a goddamn hair scarf on. Oh shit! Think she doing something? Oh my god! This is just a dumbass bitch, y'all.
Just ran out of hand sanitizer, so there's that.
Yeah, small ass bottle of hand sanitizer, bitch. Really? You knew this shit was coming. That makes me think, goddamn, did Kathy really have motherfucking COVID-19? I don't think so. But oh, she suddenly mysteriously is cured. Okay. All right, bitch.
I don't know where to buy them, but I got some water and some soap in the back if I need to wash my hands. Every time I go into a place like maybe Target or Walmart, I make sure I wash my hands, or any restaurant that allows you to go into the restroom, because most of the restaurants do not allow you to go into the restroom. And so anyway,
Oh, really? They probably don't want your ass to come in. You probably gonna treat it like the motherfucking Walmart sink that you was washing your pussy up in, bitch.
thing that I don't have to worry about is co-parenting. Okay, and this could be very difficult for a lot of people who are doing social distancing with, someone else. Like if you're a part of a blended family, maybe you're a stepmom, or maybe you're a stepdad, or maybe you and your ex are trying to share your kids, but you have like this social distancing thing. It could be very difficult when it comes to who's supposed to be where and what kids supposed to go where. And sometimes we have court orders where our kids are supposed to come on the weekend. Or I know my cousin, he and his ex-wife, they do 3 days at a time. So it's like they switch 3 days and then switch 3 days, so it can be very difficult. But at the same time, it's like, you don't have to take them to school. You're not really going to work. So you kind of can still follow the same guidelines. The only part that you possibly could be worried about is the transportation part, which is who's going to drive who. If y'all could sit down and arrange that, then you good. There's a lot of people that can't communicate that way, But the guidelines that you followed when we weren't in the middle of a pandemic is the same rules that you will follow being inside of a pandemic. Okay. Let me just say thank you for tuning into my live stream. Everyone, if you're confused, my chat is only for members only. I decided to do this for
now. She got a motherfucking chat just for members only. And ain't nobody said shit all that fucking time, y'all. Not a goddamn fucking word. Nobody ain't bought that shit, y'all. Nobody ain't bought the motherfucking $199. I mean $299, whatever the fuck it is. Hey, watch. I guarantee you she gonna change the motherfucking prices on that shit. Watch what I tell y'all. She gonna change the prices on that shit. But this the bitch that said, oh, after April the 1st, I would no longer be doing free lives. And look who the fuck we looking at. This regular ass bitch.
my channel because I needed a little bit more structure. I still want to do content for all of my subscribers, but as far as live streams go, it'll be for members only. You'll still be able to see my live streams. There will be some member only live streams, but the live stream that I'm doing right now is for everyone to see. But in order for you to chat, I believe that you have to be a member. Okay, it's member only mode. Okay, so anyway, and trust me, I miss everybody that used to come into my live streams and have conversations with me, you know, especially like my moderators like Mark.
This bitch talking about she used to miss everybody. You missed one motherfucker. That was more. That motherfucker don't want to be around your ass, bitch.
And Nikita and all those people that would just keep coming back. I definitely miss, you know, seeing you guys in the comment section and you guys talking to me. I miss that very much. But what I don't miss is Nikita and Mark consistently having to moderate my comment section because of heavy trolling. I'm talking about people coming to the comment section, MAGA, you know, talking about Donald Trump and stuff like that. So my chat is no longer open. My guest membership is only $3.99. It's not like it's expensive. It's $3.99. So if you want to be a part of the chat and
it's not like it's expensive. Look how this bitch talking. Oh, it's not like it's expensive. Well, bitch, you buy it. Why don't you buy your own shit, bitch, and chat with your goddamn self? You won't be the only one that chat about your own damn self anyway, Science Ray. There's others out there that's like you.
you want me to see you and you could talk to me, it's $3.99 a month, okay? It's just how shit gotta be. I mean, you know, life is kind of complicated right now. So
yeah, that's how shit gotta be. Life is complicated right now. Yeah, bitch, we know. You gotta do it, dash your ass off, bitch. That's why it's complicated for you. But you made it complicated before your motherfucking self, bitch. Ain't nobody finna buy that shit. Watch, y'all. See, then she gonna get tired because she gonna know nobody ain't gonna buy that shit. She gonna fuck around and just open up the whole fucking platform back again to the regular mode that it was in. Watch what I tell you. Mark my words. Mark my words, y'all. This bitch is trying any and every motherfucking thing. Oh yeah, we gonna get into the rat today. We is going to get into the motherfucking rat today. So throw the motherfucking ones up. If y'all motherfucking ready to do a motherfucking a ratathon, because it's gonna, we looking at about a good 4 hours minimum. A good 4 motherfucking hours minimum, y'all. So throw the motherfucking ones. That's right. Throw the ones up. Throw the ones up so we can motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, rat a chat on the motherfucking rat. Just keep the ones flowing. Keep the motherfucking ones flowing, because we're going to get on the rat. It's on today, bitch.
I'm kind of glad this is the type of thing that I'm glad I don't have to deal with. I mean, of course, I would love for my son to have his father and his life, but his father is one of those complicated people who likes to complicate life at every single small thing. So if we
really, Science Ray? Everybody else is complicated, all except this stanky pussy ass bitch. Everybody in her life is complicated, all except her. Why is that? Why is everybody else complicated? I mean, Science Ray is acting like she's the easiest person to deal with, the easiest person to get along with, the easiest person that's likable. But somehow, for some reason, nobody can't deal with this bitch. It doesn't add up.
We're having to co-parent during this time, it would be difficult. I'm sure of it. Like, I'm sure of it. But a lot of people have a lot of concerns. I can tell you right now, with me being outside, everything is a lot cleaner. Like, a lot of restaurants are cleaner. Bathrooms are a lot cleaner. You know, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're amping up that sanitizing everything. So even if you were to take your kids out somewhere for a small moment, and I've seen parents do this. Like, I was in this place called Pieology picking up some pizza, and I saw this married couple in there with their 2 kids, and their son, you could tell their son is a handful because he was just running around in circles. He was just happy to be free. You understand? He was happy to peace. You know, he was just like, thank God I'm out of the house. You know, and I've seen like people do play dates. Now, this is what would scare me. If I was co-parenting with someone, and this is a concern that a lot of parents have, with them co-parenting with someone, and then that co-parent does like a play date or has them socializing with other kids. What I have been seeing when I do drop off like food to some people's houses, sometimes people want me to leave it at the door. For the most part, I don't really see people anymore. A lot of times when I'm dropping off this food, they want me to put it in front of their door. But it's been times where I done came to people's houses and they sitting out front in the lawn and having play dates, and the kids are out there in the lawn playing with each other, or the neighborhood kids are out somewhere playing with each other, and they're not supposed to.
Now, just imagine a motherfucker trying to go on a play date with this bitch. These motherfuckers will have to play date in a goddamn Walmart parking lot or a hotel parking lot. She ain't new to that. That's all you gotta do with this bitch, is have a play date in the Walmart parking lot or the motherfucking hotel parking lot. Well, the motel parking lot. That's all you gotta do with this bitch.
Do that because, of course, we're supposed to have our little 6 feet social distancing, separation thing. And to me, kids pass germs anyway, like just regular germs. You know what I'm saying? Just regular, everyday, average germs. And that's one thing that I would be more concerned about than actually spreading the coronavirus. I would be concerned that my kids would be out somewhere and get something from someone else. But I'm so glad I don't have to worry about me being in a situation where I have to co-parent with someone and then I'm worried about what they're doing with my child when they have my child. Like that would probably scare me. And the good part about healthy co-parenting is that you two communicate. But when you have those toxic co-parenting environments, it's very difficult for two people to agree to have a specific type of schedule or stick to the court mandated situation, or to stick whatever agreement y'all came up with as parents. And I know that's a lot of concern for a lot of parents right now. I know that would be my concern for my son if his father was in the picture. So I can only imagine what it's doing for a lot of moms and a lot of dads. But my advice to everybody who is going through some type of co-parenting experience around this time is to follow the same guidelines that you were following when the world was like normal. Just do the same thing. Like, don't even switch that out. Because the only thing that you're really kind of pulling out of your child's schedule is like school and daycare. So everything else that you were doing as a family or whatever, just keep it the same way, like the visitation schedule.
Once again, this is brought to you by boomherproducts.com. If you need an edge, if you make a pledge, she'll give you back your edge. Fellas, also check out, for the Boom Bird products as well. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund just as well. And if you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to hit me up at stlforyou.yt@gmail.com. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
And stuff like that. Just keep it the same way and just try to deal with it. And here's another thing. If it's kind of like an out of town thing, like say for instance, like I said with my cousin, I think his ex-wife lives 2 hours away. So sometimes it becomes difficult, or like 2 hours away. And it used to be difficult. But see, the good thing about him is that he gets to work from home. Even when the world was regular, like not in the stage that it is in now, it used to be easy for him because he would have to work from home. I think maybe the argument might be who's going to quarantine the kids. Like, wouldn't that be like the argument? Like, who's going to keep the kids from?
Okay, Sansray. In your motherfucking case, it should be no goddamn argument, no dispute, no nothing. It shouldn't. You gonna sit up here and try to fight with a motherfucking nigga while you staying in a motherfucking motel? You should be happy. Let me repeat myself. You should be happy that a motherfucker come and pick up his child from your ass and quarantine him in a house, not a motherfucking motel.
14 days, or who's going to keep the kids busy during this time. And this is like I said, it's uncertainty. Like, how long are we going to be doing this? That's my biggest concern when I'm talking to my mom. Like, every time I go out the house, right? And with my mom, and anybody that's concerned about my mom's doing a lot better. She's recovered from the COVID-19. She's recovered. Okay,
now you heard the bitch right there. She said her mom's recovered from the COVID-19. Listen to her. Just listen.
She's fine. And now I can leave, my son with her alone. Now here's a problem. Before I go into what she keeps doing every time she calls me. My mother still has diabetes, and she had an episode the other night in the middle of the night, and it was like 3 a.m. and her sugar was like, we didn't know whether it was too high or too low. And it was kind of scary. I think it was the first time my daughter ever experienced. But if you've been around anybody who has diabetes, the type of diabetes where they have to use insulin, it was frantic because it happened so suddenly. It's like my mother, sometimes she doesn't know that, she doesn't get the signs that maybe her sugar is too high or her sugar's too low, or if she forgets that she missed a meal, or she forgets that she takes her insulin, or she didn't take her insulin. And sometimes her blood sugar will be way too high or be way too low. And so it's supposed to be around 80. And so the other night I was sleeping. And I could hear her, like every time she go to the bathroom, I can hear her. I'm the type of person, I sleep like a feather. Like I am not a heavy sleeper at all. I can hear anything in the house. Even if I'm in a big ass house, if somebody downstairs is making some noise in the kitchen, I am going to hear that shit. Okay. I could be in a tiny ass apartment. I could hear people across the street.
Y'all heard this bitch? This bitch is trying to cover up, sugarcoat, deflect the fucking fact that she's arm length from her mother. She talking about, oh, I could be in this tiny ass apartment. So you mean to tell me you was in a $500,000 house, bitch? Now you didn't degrade it down to a tiny ass apartment? Sorry. Okay. Oh shit.
Opening their car doors and shit. That's how I am when I'm sleeping. It's so terrible. So anyway, with my mother.
Hold up. Y'all lay right in the chat. Lotus Black said rats have great hair. You right, and great smell.
I heard her going to the bathroom. And every time I hear my mother go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I get a little worried because.
You mean every time you see your mama go to the bathroom? And hers?
I'm wondering what she's doing. Well, she ended up collapsing in the bathroom. And it was just one of those sad moments. And then my son got up. And so I had to wake my daughter up. So my daughter was up. My son was up running around playing. My mother was damn near passed out on the floor in the bathroom. It was just so much going on. And usually when she does it, she's either chewing and vomiting at the same time. And the combination of her chewing and vomiting at the same time, it's just like, oh my God. This time she didn't do both. It was just like, oh, Justice, I need you to calm down. Dominique, go find the meter, because you got to check the blood sugar to see if it's too low or too high. And she said to me, Sansaray, it's too low. So I get in the car, run to 7-Eleven because it's no juice, no soda. And I'm like, where's the juice? Where's the soda? Because usually that's what we have to do if it's really low. We just give her some, a little bit of soda or a little bit of juice or a piece of candy or something to get it normal. I'm looking around. I don't see anything all over the house. I don't see nothing. So I hop in the car, go to 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven around the corner, turn around, come back. She's like, where's the meter? The thing that you check to see where their sugar is. We couldn't find it. Somehow it ended up in the car. Dominique found it in the car. So she brings it up. My mother's sugar. And I remember I said it's supposed to be 8.
Ayana, right. Tooting. What the fuck Kathy over there tooting now? She tooting that horn? Is Kathy tooting that horn, y'all? Press 1 in the room. You think Kathy tooting that horn? Press 1 in the room. Y'all think Kathy tooting that horn? Good question. Ayana.
Her shit was 332. I said, Mom, what if I gave you this sugar, this soda? Oh my God, that could have killed her. You know, it was already high, way too high. So anyway, we had to give her insulin. And it was that when she finished, she actually almost passed out again because she went to take a shower and she couldn't stand up. I kept telling her, don't stand up until you feel comfortable enough to stand up. She stood up anyway and got undressed and then ended up collapsing in the bathroom without any clothes on. And I remember I was telling my daughter's father this over the phone, and I love my daughter's father so much. He's just so understanding. You know, he's just one of the greatest co-parents ever. And he was like, did you call the ambulance? I was like, my mother, I already know how to deal with my mother, and I know when it becomes time for the ambulance to be called. It's like levels to it. Like she was almost there. Don't get it twisted, because I almost was like, I'm about to call this ambulance in about 2 minutes because you're scaring me. But we pulled it together. But the difficult part, I think, once she did, you know, finally we helped her up and she got in the shower. Finally, once all of that was over and my son was up and I had to clean up my mom's feces out of the bathroom. This is what it was just.
What the fuck? What in the entire fuck? People, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm lost. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on here. Kathy tooting the horn now. She's shitting on herself. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. What the fuck is going on here? Because something ain't right. Right, DJ. Something ain't right. I hate to laugh, y'all, because this shit true. I ain't right.
I had a realization in my mind. Like, I was right there in that moment, and I was like, my son is running around. I just cleaned up my mother's feces. The feces is everywhere. My daughter is up.
So shit is everywhere. Oh my God. It sounds like Kathy needs to be in an old folks' home and not watching Justice. You stinky, funky, pussy ass bitch. Put your mother in a nursing home. Put in some care. This is sad, y'all. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit funny too. You know, but you know, for the most part, this shit is sad though. It really is. Kathy there helping this ain't shit bitch out, and she don't appreciate shit. Told you this an ain't shit ass bitch.
She's kind of scared. My mom is just, hopefully she's doing a little better, like she's feeling a little better. And I just had to have a moment as a mother. Like it just, everything that I do all day, every day, it just all just came to me how I'm living right now. I'm in the middle of a pandemic. I work like crazy. I need rest. I just kept thinking, like, there is so much uncertainty about this current.
Now, all this shit this bitch going through, and she got the nerves to try to motherfucker go out and date. Bitch, I told you, you can't afford a date, bitch. You can't. It is what it is. You can't afford a date. You don't need to be on no goddamn app, bitch.
Current situation, I don't even know what to do next. And a lot of times as a parent, that becomes overwhelming. Like it becomes extremely overwhelming. And that's how it was for me. I was feeling a little like overwhelmed at that moment. And it was just like, these are the moments right here that sometimes I get so upset with my son's father, because these are the moments where I get tired and I'm like, if he would have just been here to take justice for 2 minutes, that would have been something else, you know, that could have freed up some space for me to handle what was going on with my mom. So when I'm dealing with my son, and having to deal with my mother being sick at the same time, I wish I had the co-parenting dynamic. This is when I started getting.
Well, you could have had it, you dumb bitch. You're the one that decided to run out to California. Remember? As soon as you get out to California, you're gonna be living your best life. Remember? As soon as you get out to Silicon Valley, it's so many jobs. You're gonna be making you 100,000 easily. What's wrong, Sasha Ray? Shit ain't adding up here. Shit ain't adding up.
And frustrated with my son's father. And I want to be clear with young ladies who are out there considering having babies with children. I mean,
oh. Now she trying to discourage everybody else who want to have kids because her shit fucked up. This is what this bitch do all the time. She see a married couple. Oh, y'all shouldn't get married so quick. You know, a year of y'all knowing each other, that's not long enough. She'll do some shit like that. Now she's sitting up there trying to discourage everybody else who want to have kids because she's an ain't shit person. This is what motherfuckers like her do and say.
Babies with children. I know, right? These little these men claiming to be men, but they kids trying to have children with children. Anyway, that's not what I meant. When you're thinking about these men, you want to be in a relationship, and there's a possibility where you're like, a baby might fix this situation, or you do want to be married and you feel like you're ready to be married, but then you look at your husband and certain things just seem wrong, or he seems not ready. I want you to think about it, especially if you're younger. Like, I want you to think about this, because even if you decide to get married, or if you're in a really, really, really good relationship, babies definitely change things. There was somebody that went into my community tab just recently, like maybe, I think it was earlier today. They left a message on my community tab, and they put this, they asked me to come to their channel because they posted this video about this female rap artist named Jada, who was young, and she's a mom, and I forgot what rapper baby mama. She's some rapper's baby mama, and she was telling like other girls, like, do not have children if you young. Go out there and have fun. Don't have children, because these children change the relationship. Now, children do change relationships, but sometimes these children change these men so drastically, even if you're married. So as a woman, you know how they say the quote, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. At the end of the day, these kids will continue to be your responsibility, whether or not these men say how much they want to be fathers, whether
No. That ain't why they say that shit, bitch. Look at this. Y'all heard this shit? That ain't why they say that shit. They say that shit because of the simple fact that sometimes the woman might not know who the goddamn daddy is. They don't say that just because the man isn't around no more, Sasha Ray. This bitch got life all fucked up and ass fucking backwards. But everybody else is dumb. Everybody else is not intellectual like she is. Like, really, bitch?
these men to marry you or not, regardless to the nature of the relationship that you have with these men, just understand that there may be a time where you have to do everything alone. And it can be overwhelming. And especially in a time like this, like right now, I just keep thinking to myself, like, you guys don't really understand how stressed out I was when I got sick. And I'm not talking about from her diabetes. I'm just talking about from the COVID-19. Then for her being sick from, diabetes just the other day, and just having to deal with that, and turn around and work every day, and turn around and make sure my daughter is going to work every day, and try to make sure my son is well taken care of. And it's just me. And I'm here alone, because I trusted a man, thinking that this was the man I was going to marry, a man who wanted to be a father. And here I am with no co-parenting experience with my son at all. No
co-parenting experience. But I thought you said that you co-parented with your daughter's father, Sasha Ray. Okay.
way to get any type of help, and it gets overwhelming. So I just want young women to understand something. Being a single mom,
Won't you make them understand? Don't be an ain't shit bitch like me. Won't you say that? They will understand that very clearly.
is good majority of the time. Like I can say about 85% of the time I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes it gets to that one moment where I'm so overwhelmed because I've been working so much and I have so many things that I'm juggling. I need a break. And that break could be, oh, well, my son is with his father this weekend. Oh, instead of me picking up my son from daycare, his father is picking him up. Oh, stuff like that. So you don't want to choose single motherhood. You know what I mean? Like when I see women.
Exactly, Sarah Allison. Yeah, reality gonna kick her ass in a minute. It's gonna kick her ass, y'all. Trust me. Because that hotel motel room, they ain't gonna be able to afford it. They're gonna fall short in a minute. Sound like she's suffering from the consequences of poor choices. Right, exactly.
Say stuff like, I saw this clip where these women were talking about they purposely chose single motherhood because they feel like it would be too much of a responsibility to also be a wife. Well, the responsibility of being a wife, being a mother, being a chef, being a babysitter, being all of these things all of the time, yeah, it's a lot to juggle. But at the same time, when you.
All right, let me shout out this spiritual donation. Initials JH. Much love for your spiritual donation. Initials JH. Much love for your spiritual donation. Once again, if you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up. Donate to my spiritual fund just as well. And if you got any questions or suggestions, please feel free to email me at the emails that you see strolling down below. And also, this is brought to you by our sponsor, BoomHairProducts.com. You make her a pledge, she'll help you get back your edge. Fellas, also check out Bone Bird for your bird as well on our website. And let her know your boy STL sent you. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
You do need a break from all of those things. There will be somebody there. You understand? If you pick the right guy. Because like I said, if you are married or not, when you get in these relationships or these marriages with these men and they not quite right in the head, regardless to whether they're your husband or not, if they.
Oh, they quite not right in the head, but Sans Ray is good. Oh, okay. Ain't shit wrong with Sans Ray, y'all. She's very intellectual. She's the best thing smoking on the market now, fellas. She is the best thing smoking. Hey, she's highly educated. Who wouldn't want a woman like Sans Ray? Who wouldn't want a woman like Sans Ray? All right, let's get back to this dumb bitch.
Decide to leave the relationship, they'll leave you with taking care of these kids alone. So you got to be very selective about the type of man you're dealing with and what is his character like really. Just because he decides to marry you doesn't mean his character is going to be 100% if you two decide to get divorced. You understand? These are conversations that you still have to have with these men. You have to have the conversation. You have to say to them, okay, so if we decide to break up, right? Or if we decide to get divorced, because there is a possibility that we can, what type of parent would you be? Are we going to agree on taking care of the kids? Because see, that's basically what me and my daughter's father did. And still to this day, me and my daughter's father have an amazing relationship. Because when he and I was together, we had the conversation. We sat down and talked and talked about what our co-parenting plan would be if we ended up breaking up after we had a baby.
Like, really, bitch? Really? Yeah, I mean, you mean to sit here and tell me that y'all pre-talked out of conversation? Oh, we break up. What days are you going to want Damo? Who does that? Who the fuck does that, bitch? Oh my God, this bitch is fucking horrible.
And so I have so much respect for my daughter's father because he could have just bolted. You know, it's men out there that could have just, you know, they could just leave their kids straight up. They don't even try to co-parent. It's men out there like that. And co-parenting is easier than people think. Like, it's so much easier. So having a co-parent around this time would be such a pleasant experience for me because of how much I do all day, every day. And me having care of not just myself, but my daughter, and with my mom being sick. You know, that is a lot right there. And I think
Well, if that's a lot, Sans Ray, let me give you some advice, bitch. Why don't you go ahead and let Damo go back with her daddy and take a little bummy Benji with her? Let Kathy go back to her sister's house and go ahead and just give Justy to Priest. You see how easy that it is? Hey, try it. Trust me, it will work.
I wish, let me just say, I wish that Black men and women, especially because it seems to be a big issue in the Black community with people co-parenting. I don't know what that is about, but I wish that when people break up with each other, they learn how to deal with their emotions and learn how to put a lot of these negative feelings to the side that they have and realize that their kids come first.
Okay, I want y'all to mark what she just said right here. Put ones in the room if you mark what she just said. I want y'all to mark this shit, what she just said. There's one more thing else I want y'all to mark on this video right here as well, because we're going to get into some more shit.
Kids and the well-being that they have and the environment that they have comes before whatever's happening between you and your ex. Like, you can't hate your ex so much that you abandon your children, or you know, treat your children bad. You understand? I seen a guy when I did like a poll. If you go look on my community tab, I did a poll. And on that poll, I was talking about the stimulus payments that we're supposed to get because of the coronavirus. And in one of the comments, the question was, here's my question before I talk about one of the comments. The question was, should non-custodial parents be penalized for being in arrears? Okay. And I did a little voting system, and a guy comes into the comment section and he says something along the lines of, you know, something about the mothers being toxic. And I hear that excuse with a lot of men. They use the excuse that the mothers are toxic, so they don't see their kids, or they don't want to pay child support because the mothers are going to do X, Y, and Z with the money because the mom is this negative thing and that negative thing. And my answer to that is always the same thing. If you know the mothers of your children are toxic and it makes you want to take off running, why would you leave your kids with this woman? Like, if anything, you need to be taking your ass to court to make sure that you get your kids away from this toxic person. And that differentiates between the men and the boys. When they come into my comment section and they say something along the lines of something that's degrading or disrespectful towards a single mom, it always, to me, is like, if this woman is as bad as you claim, why would you want to leave your kids with this woman? You feel me? So anyway, fathers need to definitely fight for their kids, and fathers need to definitely be a little bit more open to co-parenting. And single mothers, you have to start doing something about those emotions if you're making like co-parenting difficult for the fathers of your.
I want y'all to mark this as well. Mark this shit right here too.
Children, because I know there's women out there that's like that. It's making it difficult for the fathers of their children to co-parent. And for the women out there who have these great co-parenting experiences, kudos to you, because that could be difficult for a lot of people. And I think from day one, me and my daughter's father had an amazing co-parenting relationship, but some people, it takes time for them to build that kind of friendship or build that kind of relationship where the co-parenting is so smooth and so easy. It takes time, and building that type of respect for each other as a parent is kind of hard when you've been in a relationship with someone and you might feel disrespected by them, or you might disrespect them because you don't like the way that they treated you, or whatever the case is. You might not trust them. You know, it could be difficult trying to build a relationship with them, especially with the other stresses of what's going on in your life. But when we all in a situation like this, when this is a pandemic, that means everybody in the world is going through this together. And at some point, you gotta put a lot of what you're going through to the side just to make sure that this is a lot easier than it has to be, because it doesn't have to be this complicated, and it doesn't have to be stressful. Your co-parenting experience doesn't have to be stressful at all. You make it that way. The people involved make it that way. And the pandemic should have a lot of y'all thinking long and hard about what kind of parent you are, what kind of parent you want to be, what do you genuinely want for your kids, and start doing some self-reflection. And that's what I've been telling a lot of guys that have been reaching out to me, because I told you guys I put my another profile up for a dating site, because I think maybe like,
So you're on this dating site trying to tell other guys they need to do some self-reflection. I'm pretty sure they're like, bitch, well, okay, if I need to do some self-reflection, why the fuck you on her?
like a year ago, I put up a profile somewhere and I ain't stick to that at all. So now I'm trying to date again. And, you know, I'm talking to guys, and guys are very different on dating sites right now. Like guys, because you don't have a choice but to just talk. And it was my daughter who actually talked me into going out there finding, you know, someone to date. And my daughter's father too. My daughter's father is very adamant on me finding a stepdad. He's like, I know you're going to find a stepdad for Justice. Just hold on. I mean, you're a good woman. You're a nice woman. You know, like my daughter's father is so positive and so motivational. And he's just like, you'll be fine. Like, go out there and do it. And I'm like that with him too, because I really want my daughter's father to go out there and get married to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he's so great. And I'm like, you know, you need to go ahead and get you like a good ass wife somewhere. And I think the reason we are like that with each other is because we respect each other's differences. But anyway, so when I get into these platforms with other men, my daughter, back to what my daughter said. My daughter told me, this is what made me decide to get back on the dating site again. My daughter, you know, my daughter's 20 this year.
Now this motherfucking bitch still ain't learned her goddamn lesson. I told y'all, this is a chick that would never, ever have the fucking heart to go out and meet a man face to face. She don't have it in her because she don't know how to do it. See, with these dating apps, that's her boost. You know, she could alter the photos, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as you motherfucker meet her regular ass, you're going to see her with this dried up ass weave. See on them photos, she can make a weave look kind of nice and shiny and shit. You know, show some motherfucking 10 plus year old ass pics. And then get to sit there talking about, oh yeah, I used to model. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, bitch. For real? Really?
So my daughter said to me, she said to me, Mom, dating during a pandemic online, dating online during a pandemic is one of the best things that you can do right now, because these men don't have a choice but to sit down and get to know you, because y'all can't go nowhere and y'all can't see each other. So this is the best time you can get to like know a guy. And so as I'm on the dating sites, I'm actually seeing how different these guys are. These guys are coming at me completely different than they would have, I guess, or maybe it's just a California thing. I don't know. But these guys, they can't take me out. We can't go nowhere. So all we can do is talk to each other on the phone. And so it's putting us in a position where we have to get to know each other. And I'm telling a lot of these guys, when we start talking about how bored we are in a house, I keep telling them, this is your time to sit down and evolve. Basically do some self-reflection so that you can look at the type of man you've been all this time and try to do whatever you can to become the best version of yourself. So when lockdown over, when you do meet a woman, you can impress her. Okay, now I'm meeting a lot of guys who got kids already because, of course, I'm 39. So my age group is like 35 to like 53, something like that. So everybody is either divorced or has some kids, don't want no more kids or something like that. Some of them want more kids. I'm also meeting a lot of guys that are single and don't have any kids at all. And I'm thinking, how did you get this old without getting any kids? You know?
By using protection, bitch. That's how.
But anyway, and they feel very comfortable with the concept of being like around for my son because I got a 2-year-old. So I always tell guys off break, I have a young child. You know, it's different with my daughter. With my daughter being a, you know, damn near adult, you know, it's different. But I got a 2-year-old. So if you come into my life, you are just by nature going to be a role model. That's number one. And number two, he doesn't have a father figure. You understand? Like he doesn't have his biological around to teach him anything. And even if his biological father was around, I don't think his father has the mental state he needs to have in order to be a decent father for my son. So every man that comes into my life, I'm already looking at him from a co-parenting experience, from a co-parenting perspective. Like, okay, is this the type of guy that I could build a friendship with and possibly allow him to go pick up my son from school or something like that? Like in my mind, I'm like, would I want this dude around my son? Like to play with him, you know, like, you know, play toy cars with him because my son loves cars. Do I, you know, would I want this guy to come to Chuck E. Cheese with me and my family or something like that? Or would I, you know, I'm thinking about it differently. It's not that I'm putting a lot of pressure on guys like, you better be a stepdad. It's more of like, if you're not the stepdad kind of guy, like tell me. Or if you have an issue with the fact that I have a son, say that so I can let you walk because I can't keep you. You know, I don't want to do the little cliche of, oh, me and my son are a package deal. You can't have one without the other. I don't want to have that attitude like, nigga, my kids come before you and blah, 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 and start treating them bad. Like that's just corny. Now, my kids are always going to come before a man. And any man who's expecting a woman to put him before her kids, you need some type of mental, like something's going on.
Man, I gotta catch the screenshot for y'all. This bitch is going bald, man. I'm gonna show y'all this shit in a minute.
On in your mind, that's not good. But I don't want to put that pressure on guys, but I do look at it differently. And you know, one thing that if I was dating, if my son's father was around, I would be concerned during this time if my son had to be quarantined with him and he was like dating someone. That would worry me. That will worry me. And I know it's like some other parents out there that's getting a little worried because their kids are like with their other parent and that other parent is like in a relationship with somebody else or married to somebody. And, you know, it's like, do I want my kid around that, you know, person who's stepmom, you know? So I get the stress of the situation and how much harder like co-parenting could be or being a blended family could be around this time. I could see how this could be, you know, how you worried a little bit, but just follow the same guidelines you would if we wasn't in a pandemic, as far as, you know, visitation goes, and as far as any type of agreement, any type of arrangement y'all had previously to right now. And if you feel like you need to make some adjustments, try to be a little bit mature about this. And honestly, I still don't understand how in the middle of a pandemic, people can't be mature. You in a situation where you have no choice but to mature up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a choice but to sit down as two parents and agree. Let me tell you something real amazing about my mother. While my mother was sick, okay? While my mother was sick, not what this time around when her diabetes was acting up, but during the time she was, you know, in her COVID-19 stage, my mother was on Facebook and she contacted Priest's aunt and asked Priest's aunt how Priest was doing. That's very big of my mother to be sick and still asking about Priest.
All right. Look at this shit, man. This bitch going bald like a motherfucker, man. Look at that. The rat is going bald, y'all. Her ass is going bald because her shit's supposed to start right here. Look at this shit. You can see it. She got that motherfucker George Jefferson, man. She got that George Jefferson. Oh, let me pull that shit up. Look at this shit. Oh, man. The rat is going bald. Oh, man. The rat is going bald, y'all.
Well, we're moving on now to the side.
Moving on up.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the side.
Moving on up.
We finally got a piece of the pie.
Kathy don't swing in the kitchen.
Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill.
Da, 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 da.
We're up in the
Big league.
Getting our turn at bat. Long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
So we're moving on up.
Moving on up to the side.
Moving on up.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the side.
Moving on up.
We finally got a piece of the pie.
That's right. Got George Jefferson. Oh yeah, coming up, we're gonna have the motherfucking rat anthem coming back, y'all. We gonna have the rat anthem coming back. It's gotta be at the right time.
Someone who has not shown interest in justice in maybe a year. So, I had to plug up the phone. Someone, did y'all hear me? My mother had contacted Priest's aunt because she wanted to see how Priest was doing. And for her to go out of her way to see how Priest was doing in the middle of a pandemic says a lot about my mother. Because, of course, she cares about my son. She cares about me, but to also still consider my son's father. You know, when my son's father hasn't shown interest in our son since he asked me to take him off child support over a year ago. You understand what I'm saying? So for my mother to be like, you know, to go out of her way. And so my mother also cared to ask about Priest's mom to see how Priest's mom was doing and gave her phone number to Priest's aunt so that Priest's mother could call and check up on justice. And I wanted everybody in Priest's side of the family to understand that, you know, I don't have to feel comfortable with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be cordial. I don't have to, you know, have like this relationship with y'all in order for my son to have a relationship with y'all because y'all my son family. You understand? So I have a level of respect for y'all off of that. I don't know how they would treat him because they never been around him. So I think that's the reason why my mother was kind of like, listen, you know, this is another opportunity for, again, because I think we reached out to him when my son's was 1 for his birthday, and that didn't go so well.
It seems like nothing never goes so well for you, Sansaray. Nothing. I mean, I know what the fuck it is, but it makes no sense to me. Nothing never goes so well for your monkey ass bitch. Do you realize that you are an ain't shit bitch? Do you realize that? I think you don't. Once you realize that you ain't shit bitch, your life will be better. Well, probably 1% better. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
With this, it's like we're in the middle of a pandemic, you know, and you got to start thinking about your family and your friends and the welfare, their welfare. And so I think it was just like, you know, when this pandemic is over, if we all survive this, we would like for Justice to meet his side of the family. And so my mother gave his Aunt Julia her phone number so she could give it to Priest's mom. And that was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe ago. And she never called. She never called, not to check on her grandson at all. And my mother was like, I think you should meet your grandson. She didn't even call to check up on her grandson. So, yeah, there's that. I don't think I could ever be that kind of mom or grandma. You know, like if my son had a kid out there and he wanted to meet his grandmother or his mom, is like, yo, I want you to meet your grandson, I would have did it, you know. But anyway, y'all be safe out there. I gotta go, okay? Stay focused, y'all. Namaste.
All right. Put the ones up. Y'all ready for the next rap episode and the rap anthem? Put the ones up. Put the ones up. Y'all ready for the rap anthem? Put the ones up. All right.
Yeah, chitlins. Girl, your coochie look like chitlins. Coochie lips need some tightening. To be honest, it's frightening. Chitlins, I would eat it, but it's stinky. In between you, I can't breathe. So I can't eat your coochie. Ooh, I would never go down on you because you got that stanky cooch. And not to mention you loose. Yeah. Ooh, I would never go down on you. You say it's natural, that's bullshit. And you know that's not true. Fuck you talking about? Your vagina's chewed up. When I went down, I threw up. Your vagina's chewed up. When I went down, I threw up.
One more time.
Yeah. Chitlins. Girl, your cooch look like chitlins. Coochie lips need some tightening. To be honest, it's frightening. Chitlins, I would eat it, but it's stinky. In between you, I can't breathe. So I can't eat your coochie. Ooh, I would never go down on you because you got that stanky cooch. And not to mention you loose. Yeah. Ooh, I would never go down on you. You say it's natural. That's bullshit. And you know that's not true. Fuck is you talking about? Your vagina's chewed up. When I went down, I threw up. Your vagina's chewed up. When I went down, I threw up my.
Okay. Let's go on to this next episode.
I don't know, aggressive or angry with Nyla, because I don't know her like that. And the problem I've seen on YouTube is that people will talk about me and they'll listen to other people talk to each other about me, but they will never address me. They will never come woman to woman to me, toe to toe to me. The first thing they're going to do is go to their audience and talk shit because it's entertaining to y'all. They're never going to come to me. Nyla says has never come to me woman to woman with any type of issue.
I came to you, bitch. So what the fuck you talking about? And everybody in this room seen this shit. You seen this shit. You know what the fuck is up. You just want shit to go how the way you want it to go.
Shoot. But for some reason, there are a shitload of damn screenshots of her having so much negative to say about me. And I find it very interesting that she was about to come for my throat because she heard me addressing Cluster B directly. I've contacted Cluster B via email. I have talked about Cluster B on my channel. And I've spoken about her in a manner of, bitch, you funny as fuck. And I ain't really know you like that when people start coming to me telling me who you were. I ain't know you. You know? And it was disappointing when I found out that you used to be a part of the Viper Pit and used to talk shit about me when you didn't even know who I was. You just believed the shit that was being said to you. You were easily influenced. You let people get in your ear and made you believe some shit. So you was talking about me in that manner. Then when you seen that the people that you was dealing with was fucked up, you was like, oh no, fuck Bomb Cherry. She's a liar. She's this, she's that. Fuck the Viper Pit. Then blah, 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 blah. You turned against your own people the first time. Now, there's this thing about loyalty. You know, when you loyal to some people, you know, you stick to them. You know, you see the fuck shit that they're doing, and you know what, you're like, you know what, you're doing fuck shit, but you know what? We still cool. You basically just did the same thing that you did to the Viper Pit, you did to Nyla and Taz, Cluster B. Now, I'm the type of person I can see some bullshit. You know, I can see that shit from a mile away. I think a lot of people don't.
Oh, you can see everybody else's bullshit, but you can't see your own bullshit. Oh, okay.
Like how I respond to it. Because before I used to just say what I say and, you know, for entertainment purposes. But now it's like I don't even entertain the shit because it's bullshit coming from levels. And you start trying to question everybody's credibility along the way. You know, so I find it interesting that Nyla was considering dragging me.
Okay, shout out to the 44 people that's fucking with me, and the I think it was 7 or 8, 9 that ain't. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? They hit the likes and the motherfucker dislike. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up. Donate to my spiritual fund just as well. As you can reach out to me if you got any questions or suggestions at stlforyou.yt@gmail.com. Let me see what else. Also, this is brought to you by boomherproducts.com. You need you make a pledge, she'll help you get back your edge. Fellas, also check out our Boom Beard products as well. And tell our boy STL sent you. All right, let's get back to this dumb bitch.
Because I'm speaking about Cluster B in a manner of, you was talking shit about me before. And you defending me is not coming from a genuine place. You only using me as a tool to get back at the Viper Pit because you don't fuck with them anymore. That's how I genuinely felt. That's some bullshit to me when people do that. Fucking with each other's enemies, or you try to team up with people's enemies because now y'all got somebody common that y'all don't like. I don't do drama bonds or trauma bonds. I'm just not that type of person. And so I find it kind of interesting that I call Cluster B out on some shit that she did. Not a lie. I'm not dragging her. I'm just calling her out on some shit that she admitted she did.
Okay. Oh shit, look like the motherfucking rat trying to motherfucking shoot some motherfucking smoke. Rat wants some smoke. You want some smoke, rat? Sound like the rat want all the motherfucking smoke. Oh, she gonna go in some more, y'all. Just wait.
But somehow that still makes Sansaray a bad person in Nyla Says eyes. To me, it just feels like this bitch is just easy to influence. Easy to influence. You want social acceptance, Nyla. That's why you sit here and you talk this shit.
That's what's up, Pisces wife for life. I fucks with you too. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. You don't, hit the dislike. Yeah, that's what's up.
Shit, you was talking that shit to Cluster B because you wanted acceptance from her. And my thing is, everybody always using me as like this punching bag, this verbal punching bag online. But had I been standing directly in front of you, you wouldn't have so much fucking mouth. You wouldn't have that same energy. I'm not the type of person that's going to get on social media and be like, I'll whoop your ass. I don't know you like that to have that type of emotion, man. I just don't. Like, I don't have that negative energy. That's just not who I am. Now, I beat the shit out of Sidonia because, you know, she did some shit to me in real life. The bitch deserve her wig split. You know what I'm saying? That's just a bitch that needs her eye dotted.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sound like the rat wants some smoke. Sound like the rat wants some smoke. The rat wants some smoke. Shit, she said the motherfucking bitch need eye dotted. Like, God damn. Stop spray you over there talking gangster to the motherfucking bitch. She want all the smoke.
I want to reach out and touch a bitch. But Nyla, I don't know you like that. So I'm not going to sit out here and drag you and say, you know, I mop the floor with your ass. It's just no point. Because you haven't done anything outside of talking shit behind my back that makes me want to get in a position where
what you want to do, Sasha?
Get arrested for something, for fighting and get taken away from my kids. It's not worth all that.
It ain't.
It's not worth all that.
Well, what the fuck you talking for then?
We come on to YouTube for some entertainment because we bored as fuck. Talk about topics. We supposed to be on this bitch trying to unify our community. You know, that's what we're supposed to be doing, creating content. But
now this bitch talking about we supposed to come on her and unify our community. But this the main chick talking about, oh, black men won't pick me to be their wife. Black men just won't do right by me. That's not helping the community, Sansa Ray. That's not helping the community when you come on this motherfucker talking about priests or Sidonia or anybody else. I like to call you out for what you is. I ain't shit bitch. And everybody sees that. Everybody sees and hears that. By us listening to you, we see that you was an ain't shit bitch.
But from what I seen from Nyla Says shit, man, it's just a fucking disappointment because she just as fraudulent as I thought. Because at first when I thought she was fraudulent, I was thinking maybe I was just thinking that, and maybe it was me. But now that I see the screenshots of this bitch talking about me as if I'd done something to her and I don't even know her, now it's confirmation that my spidey senses about this bitch was accurate.
Only thing in that goddamn screenshot was said that I'm tired of Sansa Ray and this other bullshit. I'm tired of Sansa Ray and this other bullshit. And she just don't seem to get it. I mean, I picked up on her real quick. She wasn't all invested in you. Shit, if anything, she tried to help you, but she realized that you came with a lot of problems.
You know, some people just full of shit, man. And some people will do anything to get the adoration of just people, dumb people. Let me tell you something about sheeple. Sheeple will be a part of a cult. Sheeple will come together and support some fuck shit. Even if they see the signs and the red flags, they're going to come and support it anyway. Me, on the other hand, if I see something wrong and I see something I know is wrong, I'm like, this shit is wrong. I'm not fucking with it. That's why I was never really in a place to fully support Cluster B. But let me just say this before I get off. I ain't got no issue with Nyla. I don't fuck with Nyla. She just a bitch I know I would need to keep at a distance. But she not worth the energy of consistently making videos about, because I wasn't as invested in a friendship with her as Cluster B. Like,
y'all heard that. And it's the same motherfucking bitch that made 2 more videos after this.
I said in Taz's comment section earlier, and he could have deleted it. I don't know. Let Cluster B do whatever it is that she's doing. You do what you doing. Everybody else do them. and then move on. Part ways and move on. You just learn something about each other. What Cluster B was doing to all of these other people wasn't nice. And I heard Taz say something about Bomb Cherry. We saw what Cluster B did to Bomb Cherry. Oh, bitch, please. Taz, come stop it. Stop it. Let's not sit up here and try to make Bomb Cherry the victim. Did you see what Bomb Cherry had been doing to me all of that time? As far as I'm concerned, every single thing that Cluster B did to Bomb Cherry was deserved. Cluster B wasn't even the first person that doxed Bomb Cherry. It was Rice. Rice was the first person to dox Bomb Cherry.
Goddamn, sound like the rat over there snitching. You over there snitching, you rat.
It wasn't Cluster B, Taz. It was fucking Rice. Rice was going in on Bomb Cherry. She didn't like Bomb Cherry. She didn't like what Bomb Cherry was doing to me. She couldn't stand the bitch. She hated her. Whole time I was pregnant, fucking Rice was like, I can't stand this Bomb Cherry bitch. She talk too much. She ugly. Bitch is fat. She out here. All this, any negative thing, she hated Bomb Cherry. Rice. Cluster B only picked up where Rice left off and actually went in on Bomb Cherry much harder than Rice could have ever thought about doing. And every bit of bullying that Cluster B did to Bomb Cherry was something that she deserved. So while Taz was sitting here using that experience that situation as a tool to get the people that's listening to him take his side, that was a bad thing to use. It's not a tool you can use because Bomb Cherry ain't no fucking victim. She's not. No one sent anybody to her house to sexually assault her. You really think a woman who's been sexually assaulted or even close to being sexually assaulted will get onto Instagram or any social media platform without any pants on or any panties on, twerking and shit? Do you really believe that? Anyone who is being hurt by being sexually assaulted would not participate in that type of behavior. It's too much trauma associated with it. So no woman who has been through something as terrible as that is going to get on Instagram or any social media platform without any panties on, twerking, showing people their vagina. Really, Taz? And this is the person that you want to feel some sympathy for? Come on, man. I can't even believe he brought that up. We saw what Cluster B did to Bomb Cherry. We saw what Cluster B did to Bayou Bunny. You know why Cluster B did what she did to the bunny? Can you name it? You know why. Because she was getting egged on by Nyla, the not so innocent one. People be trying to act like they ain't did shit in order to get the perspective. Okay. I can't keep explaining this to people that don't want to accept what the truth is. The truth of the matter is Nyla did some fuck shit. She did some fuck shit. And at the end of the day, I don't know her personally outside of YouTube to feel some type of way about her in real life. I can only feel some type of way about her on YouTube, meaning keeping my motherfucking distance. The bitch can talk shit from a distance all she wants to. She can go on other people's Google Hangout and whisper all she fucking want to, but she will never be woman enough to come toe to toe with me in real life. Or even in just an email. That's all it would take. Email, phone conversation, something. That's something she's never done. And it ain't because she couldn't have access to me. It's because the bitch isn't woman enough to do that. I never disrespected her. I never disrespected Taz. But somehow these two have managed to do that shit to me. But Sansa Ray's the villain, though. Really, y'all? Come on, man. I want y'all motherfuckers to produce a receipt of me doing anything negative to all these people that cry victim when it comes to Sansa Ray. Post a motherfucking receipt of that. I want to see that. I'm one of the most kindest people in the world.
I know this motherfucking bitch didn't. I know this bitch didn't let come out of her mouth. She's the most kindest person in the goddamn world. This got to be a joke right here that came out of her goddamn mouth. It really has to be. This bitch fixed her motherfucking mouth to say she the most kindest person in the world. This has got to be a trick question. This bitch done punked us. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you had the cycles on this shit right here, what you just said.
I'm nice. That's who I am. Good person. Motivate people, inspire people. I don't scam people. I don't lie to nobody.
And I know this motherfucking bitch didn't say she don't scam people. When we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. I know 3 for sure. 3 people come to this platform and explain what she didn't did for a scamming. Really? And this bitch got the nerves to open her mouth.
I live a good life and I'm happy.
Oh my God. So you call living in a goddamn extended stay, less than 300 square foot, with your mama, your bummy ass dog, Lil Justy, and Damo, you live good? Oh my God.
Urge everybody to sit here and have some form of respect, be unified, and guess what? No one has any respect for me. No one has any respect for me. Let them tell it. I done did some shit to them. They take your kindness for weakness. Human beings take your kindness for weakness. And you know why they do it? You know why they do it? Because deep down inside, they too weak them motherfucking selves. That's Nyla for you. The weak, insecure bitch. So again, before I get off, let me make it clear. I have no beef with nobody. I don't know these people. I don't know y'all. But somehow my name's still.
Okay, if you ain't got no beef with nobody, why you keep bringing these people up? I mean, everybody up. Okay.
Still manages to be pulled into some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. Somehow it's I hate Sansa Ray. Every time Sansa Ray defends herself, we hate Sansa Ray because Sansa Ray defends herself, and I don't need to be a part of your little clique to feel 100% about myself. I don't need adoration from strangers. I need love from my family and my friends and the people that support me. If that ain't you, then okay. I don't need everybody in the world to like me in order for me to feel good about myself. All right? I have no issues with anyone. I do not know y'all in real life. The end.
Well, that's goddamn rap for you. The rap boy, she want all that smoke, y'all. She want all the motherfucking smoke. All right, we're gonna dip and dive into this next one.
People are so stupid. Let me tell you something. I saw this comment. This is why I don't read the comments on the God Queen Live channel. And I just want y'all to know this is why. This is why I leave the comments there and I don't respond. Because it's always somebody dumb coming into the comment section. I have designated this channel specifically for people who do not have critical thinking skills, people who are not intelligent, people that do not fact check, people who do not listen, people who just don't have the skills required to be able to interact with anybody who is intellectual. That's why.
Okay, sounds right. Why don't you just say you made this channel designated for dumbass niggas? Why don't you just say that? That God Queen channel is designated for dumbass niggas. That's basically what she's trying to say.
Why I had to create this channel. This channel is for y'all. If you notice, I allow you guys to post whatever you want. Thumbs down if you want to. I do not care. I don't give a shit. Okay? But on my Sansa Ray Single Mom Life channel, I only allow people who are intellectual to comment over there because they know how to communicate without being disrespectful. They also come to me with facts and not assumptions. They come to me with facts so we can have intellectual dialogue. This person named Lawrence Hudges came into The God Queen Live channel just maybe a couple of minutes ago, and he commented on this video called Woman to Woman Checking Nyla Says. Now, if you haven't checked out that video, please feel free to do so. Inside of this video, on the comments, this idiot says, "You didn't do nothing to Sidonia. She is not a content creator. How did you beat Sidonia when in the eyes of public opinion, she is 20 times more woman than you can think of being? Yes, the Viper Pit has invented you to come up on panels and they don't block over there and you ran back into your hole. Facts." This is what this idiot says. Now, remember I just said a minute ago.
Okay. Sansa Ray, why didn't you say facts after that? Because that's true. It's no lie.
My biggest problem with a lot of people is that you motherfuckers don't listen. First of all, I didn't say I whooped Sidonia's ass. I said on this Woman to Woman Checking Nyla Says video this is what I said. I'm not the type of person that gets on the social media and talks about beating women's ass. I'm not the person that goes around doing that. The only person I've spoken about and said I wanted to whoop their ass and have every intention on doing so is damn Sidonia. She's the only person I've said that about. And she's the only person I genuinely mean that about. I mean, literally on site. Don't.
Oh shit, she want to smoke. She want to smoke for Sonya. She want the motherfucking smoke. She want the motherfucking smoke for Sonya, man. Shit, as soon as she sees Sonya, it's on sight, just like she said. It's on sight.
Let me find that bitch. Don't let her be anywhere near me. I have a problem with that lady. Okay? I have no problems with any content creators whatsoever. Sidonia is the only person who exerted herself in some shit that wasn't her business and affected my real life. The reason why I don't have an issue with a lot of content creators is because I don't know y'all in real life. I don't know why Lawrence Hudges is saying she's not a content creator. Nowhere in any of my videos did I say Sidonia was a content creator. Maybe the bitch wanted to be one. She always told me that she thought that me making videos was cool. All right, so maybe that's what she wanted to be, but I never said Sidonia was a content creator. Nowhere. There's no clip of me saying that. Next thing. Who the fuck cares what public opinion thinks? This nigga said she is 20 times more woman than you can think of being in public, in the eyes of public opinion. Oh, you mean that little clique of trolls and half-wits that you fuck with? The Viper Pit, people that's part of the beef and roast sector, the people that I gotta separate from everybody else on my Sansa Ray Single Mom Life channel because I gotta pull y'all away from the intellects because y'all don't have critical thinking skills. You mean those people? You calling those?
God damn, she calling us some dumbass niggas.
Those people public opinion? Really? First of all, if Sidonia was a real woman, okay, she wouldn't have told Priest stuff I never said and told me stuff Priest never said just to pin us against each other. She also wouldn't have been interacting with the Viper Pit to begin with because anybody with the IQ high enough to have intellectual conversation would not like interacting with the Viper Pit. Okay?
So basically, she trying to call us some dumbass niggas.
Next, she wouldn't have been getting online depicting herself as this innocent woman, meanwhile having private phone conversations with me on my side. No real woman does that. A real woman would have got her ass on social media and said, when Sansa Ray started dating priests, I, Sidonia, was dating another man and was that man's side chick. That's some real woman type of shit.
Who the fuck was? Oh my god. Oh shit. Hey, we can't make this shit up, y'all. Hey, y'all heard it for yourself. Tales from the Rat 2.0. What type of motherfucker woman gonna do some shit like that? See, that's the problem. She wants Sonya to be what she is so fucking bad. So Sidonia was supposed to get on her and say, yes, Priest was dating Sansa Ray while I was dating another man and I was his side bitch. That's what. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh man. Hey man, this shit right here, man. Hey, this bitch right here is a fucking straight motherfucking mess.
Sidonia was dating another man who had a girlfriend and was bringing this man over to her house, a house that she lived with Priest at, and would bring this man to the house and have him in Priest's face, her husband. What real woman would do that to her husband? If y'all separating or y'all in the middle of a fucking divorce, why would you?
Sansa Ray. It's called either an open marriage or it's called we're separated and you do what you do and I do what I do. That's what it's called. It's not disrespect because they know about, dating each other. You know what I mean? They dating other people. So, I mean, for some people, it's not a problem. Some people, it would be a problem. But let you tell it before. You said you wouldn't have no problem with that. So why are you sitting up here getting upset?
Throw that you in another situation with another man in this man's face. Divorce is hard. If her heart was breaking oh so much because her and Priest was separated, why the fuck would she bring another man in her house?
Oh shit. Man, rat pissed like a motherfucker, ain't she? Shit, she sound like she wanna. Type of bitch is that? I ain't the side bitch, you is.
While her husband is there. This bitch don't keep it 100 with y'all. That's why I want to wring her motherfucking neck. Because one thing about me is...
Uh-oh. The rat want to smoke, boy. She says she want to wring some necks around this motherfucker, man. She want to wring some necks. She ain't playing.
I keep it all the way 100. I tell you the good stuff. I tell you the bad stuff. Okay? Sidonia does not do that. No real woman behaves how Sidonia has. Sidonia should have kept her mouth closed and minded her motherfucking business and stayed out of this situation altogether that had nothing to do with her. I told this bitch 300 times before I wanted to punch her motherfucking lights out that I ain't had no problem with her, but she kept provoking me.
Shit, motherfucker rat say I ain't no killer, but don't motherfucking push me. Shit, the rat ain't bullshit, y'all. Shit, the rat want all the motherfucking smoke.
She kept provoking me. And now you wonder why I want to rip the bitch throat out.
God damn, boy. Hey, the rat ain't bullshitting, man. In 2020, she come with that heat, y'all. Now keep on fucking with it if y'all want. Shit. She want to motherfucking range motherfucking throats out. She want to motherfucking punch motherfuckers in their teeth, kick motherfucking teeth out. Oh, man. Shit. She is not bullshit, man. I keep fucking with the rat.
I'm telling you on site, so she better stay the fuck away from me. She is the only person I feel that way about. Next.
Uh-oh. Shit. She said on site again. It's on and popping.
Why in the world, Lawrence Hudgens, would you spell invited invented? Check your spell check, nigga. Number 2, I don't give a fuck how many times the Viper Pit invites me onto a motherfucking panel. Who wants to get on a panel with a whole bunch of dumb people who don't know how to interact properly, who don't listen to shit you saying, just want to bring you on a platform to drag you, not have intellectual conversation, not clear up some things, but to cause more drama? You motherfuckers have been extremely disrespectful. Why the fuck would I want to be on a panel with any of you? Who would want to interact with some people who openly call themselves snakes? You got a forked tongue. You can't be trusted. So why would I want to be on a panel with you? I don't give a fuck if they block people or not over there. That ain't my concern. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is being able to have intellectual conversation, effective communication with some people. You can't do that with the Viper Pit, because y'all not trying to accomplish shit. Y'all just want drama to keep going. And let's not forget, everybody that's part of the Viper Pit was invited onto a panel with me, Angela, and Rice. How soon y'all motherfucking forget? And they misbehaved there. We did a panel together, and the shit went wrong. It was an 8-hour motherfucking panel. People still came onto that panel lying. Bomb Cherry came onto that motherfucker lying.
But what she ain't gonna tell y'all, she was sitting right there deflecting the whole goddamn time. It wasn't 8 hours, it was about 3 or 4. She came, every time somebody came on, she started deflecting, making up some bullshit excuses and reasons to hurry up and kick people off. The person, people didn't have the time to talk. So they said something, it's like, oh no, I don't like the way your tone is. Boop. That's just what she was doing. So she's lying right there. She ain't gonna tell you that part.
Come on, man. I don't understand.
Hold the fuck up. Is the rat's trying to steal somebody's car, y'all? The rat out here stealing cars?
All I know is, what is this truck doing? My bad about the truck just beeping and shit. I don't know. This person done left the damn truck just beeping and shit. Listen.
Goddamn, bitch, what's so funny about a goddamn horn going off? This bitch over there stealing cars and shit.
Personally would not get on no damn panel with nobody from the goddamn Viper Pit. I don't give a fuck. Because you motherfuckers can't be trusted. You twist words, you lie. Why would I want to be on the same level with any of y'all? Any type of anything with y'all? Nothing. You don't deserve that. And I'm the type of person that don't do a lot of panels and shit anyway. I'm not the type of person that does that. I don't do a lot of panels. I don't do a lot of collaborations. So when I do one, I'm very selective about it. So next time you come in my comment section, my The God Queen Live Drama Channel comment section, right? And you still see your comment there, realize that most of the time I didn't even bother reading it. Because reading a comment from y'all is a waste of fucking time. Because you didn't listen the first time I said something, and your comment proves it. So replying to the comment is pointless because you're not listening again.
Okay, once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Shout out to everybody that's been fucking with me on the likes and the dislikes. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up, donate to my spiritual fund just as well. As if you got any questions or suggestions, hit me up at stlforyou.yt@gmail.com. And this is brought to you by boomherproducts.com. You make a pledge, she'll give you an edge. Also, fellas, check out our Boom Bird as well. Tell her your boy STL sent you. All right, let's get back to this bitch.
This comment made no motherfucking sense. Then it was another comment underneath it of this person claiming I doxed Mr. KTU. Mario Cochran. No, idiots. Y'all never got the story right. Y'all assume never got the story right. You know who doxed him? You know who doxed his ass? His baby mama.
And who did his baby mama send the information to? Sansa Ray. And who Sansa Ray sent the information to? Tommy. Okay. See, in this case, in this position, she didn't dox him because she got the information from his baby mama. But you let her tell her on another video that we're gonna play. I want y'all to mark what she just said. She gonna say basically everybody is doing the same thing. Oh shit. This bitch is so fucking just pathetic. I mean pathetic. It's just the most ain't shit bitch you can motherfucking meet in your goddamn life.
Had no problem telling people the truth about his situation. Not me, her. I didn't know him. She did it.
You didn't know him, but you invited him to your panel to do an interview. Wow. Okay.
Because she saw the fuck shit he was doing to me. And she did not like it.
Okay. What fuck shit did he do to you? Only thing he had was a conversation on the panel. That's it. So what fuck shit did he do to you? Answer that.
She reached out to me and decided that she didn't like what that nigga was doing. So she went onto her Facebook page and exposed that nigga. So no, it wasn't Sansa Ray who doxed Mr. KTU. Everybody claimed they got doxed. None of y'all motherfuckers got doxed. By me, none of you. All y'all information was public knowledge. And then the information that was private that got posted by somebody else. All I did was point in the direction. Oh, look whose information is posted publicly. That's not supposed to be posted.
Well, y'all know this bitch is lying her ass off. She pointed the direction. You mean you sent it? That's not pointing, Sansa Ray. You sent it. You basically took the information and sent it to somebody else. Now you wonder why everybody want to fuck your ass up. But you know something, Sansa Ray? And like I sent you the email and I told you, just don't put no motherfucking name as just don't put no bill in your name, Kathy name, or Damo name. Don't. You gonna motel it for the rest of your funky ass life, bitch. So enjoy your stay.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to copy and paste some of this information that's already public knowledge and put it on my website. Because these are the people that's stalking and fucking harassing me. Come on, man. You people are so ignorant. And that's why when you look at my comment section, you rarely see me replying to these comments because they dumb. And it's pointless. And this is what the God Queen Live drama channel is for. It's for all the people who are dramatic and messy, don't listen, don't have critical thinking skills, probably ain't even graduate from high school, got a fucking criminal record, ain't did shit with their life, so they in my comment section saying something stupid. That's why you over here and can't comment over there. I only allow intellectual people or people who deserve to communicate with the public to be over on my Sansaray Single Mom Life channel. People who know how to respect themselves, people with critical thinking skills, people who know how to communicate without insulting somebody. If you want a God,
you're right. Let's learn about Crystal. It's crazy. And you know what I'm saying? The most craziest part about it, if you're going to dock somebody, I mean, you should be willing to pull up or creep up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Jackal, whatever the fuck. And these motherfuckers ain't. That's the part I don't get. That's the part I don't get at all. I mean, you doxing somebody. I mean, you might as well pull up on a motherfucker. You know? Don't y'all think? Press 1. Other than that, what's the use? I got 2 niggas on this motherfucking platform walking around with my goddamn number in their goddamn pocket that I didn't give it to. It goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, how fucked up these niggas is. But you try to tell them some sense, then they you don't act like you the one that's fucked up. Like this bitch.
Queen Live Drama channel, and you leaving comments freely, realize that your comment is left there. And if you saying something inaccurate or dumb or stupid, that's so other people can laugh at you or with you. But best believe what you posting is 9 times out of 10 not getting seen by me. A lot of y'all post shit because you're trying to poke at me and make me feel some type of way. It doesn't work because I'm not reading them. They're not important to me. I stumbled upon this comment by damn accident. So please hear me and hear me good. There is a reason why you got blocked on my real channel. It's because it's how you carry yourself. It ain't about me being mad. I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers being mad because you blocked. You should have carried yourself like a mature adult and then your ass wouldn't be blocked. I don't give a fuck about people disagreeing with me. That's fine. People disagree with me on my regular channel. I have a problem with the way that you motherfuckers communicate. You don't know how to respect people. You don't know how to fact check. And you always saying something inaccurate. That's why. That's why.
Okay. Let's go off your narrative, which you know I don't mind doing. You said people don't know how to fact check. Well, when a person try to ask you a question, you always circle around to some other bullshit. So, I mean, what's the use? You said, oh, shit. I mean, this bitch right here, oh, my God. This is a pathetic ass bitch. Oh, yeah, she pissed like a motherfucker, Brandy. She is pissed. It works for Sansaray, and you don't look at everything about you. Oh, okay. It works, Sansaray, and you don't look at everything about you. Stop it, little ignorant girl. She ain't gonna stop. Shit, she is not gonna stop. She basically said that in one video. I think I already played it. If I haven't, you gonna hear it. She's gonna talk about what you think they're supposed to do. Scare me off of YouTube? I think an ass whooping is what she needs. Seriously, y'all. I mean, she needs a thorough, you know, something. And I'm kind of wondering if a motherfucker do beat the shit out of her ass, that might not help. It seriously, that might not help. A thorough ass whooping, I think that might not help for y'all. She need one though. Think she get her ass stumped into the fucking concrete, she'll come right back. I press charges on you. I press charges on you. You're not gonna do that again. Seriously, I seriously think that if she got her motherfucking head stumped in, she would come back with the same bullshit. I mean, it might, you know what I'm saying, feel good to the person that beat her ass, but for the time being, But I think this is, I hate to say it, but shit, from the looks of it, look like this bitch still would do her fuck shit. You said several ass whoopings. Shit, I didn't even think with several ass whoopings that shit won't work. Oh man. Everybody said a real good ass whooping. Hey, I agree with y'all that yes, she does need an ass whooping. She does. But I'm just trying to say, well, damn, you beat the fuck out of her ass. Oh, damn, will it work? Will that help? I don't think I'm like 60-40 on this one once you think about it. Seriously, just think about it though. Just think about it. You said, yeah, because she is just like a roach. Right, Veronica. Exactly. She's just like a fucking roach. You stump on that motherfucker still keep trying to go. Brains off, you know what I'm saying? Scattered out and shit. That motherfucker still trying to go. Cut the lights on. Yeah, I caught your line, bitch. What she do? Stand still. You don't see me. Stop looking at me. You don't see me. Seriously, man. I'm dead serious. I think if this bitch had her ass beat, she would come back with the same bullshit. Teeth missing and all. Black eye and all, y'all. Still. I'm trying to tell y'all think I'm bullshit. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Seriously, man. Think about it. Just think about it, though. She would at STL. It wouldn't work, but try them won't hurt. You're right. Try it won't hurt. Hey, I ain't gonna motherfucking discourage the motherfucker from not. Shit, if you do, shit, hey, shit, man, kick up in the ass for me if you get up before I do. Oh shit, because this bitch right here. This motherfucking stinky pussy ass bitch right here is straight ain't shit. I mean, seriously. I mean, pathetic. I had to say to myself, like, damn, how did Kathy put up with her ass for all of fucking years? Seriously. Like, god damn. It's like, I'm pretty sure this bitch then did some most embarrassing shit that's fucking unexplainable. She had to. There's something she had to get in her childhood that was so unexplainable. Like, Sasha Ray, why you do that? You know, I didn't do that. What are you talking about? That wasn't me. Dummy. Oh, shit.
Bringing some soup
Let's hop
over
into this
to her, and I felt maybe I should do a quick audio for the God Queen Live drama channel, okay? Which is basically just not really a channel I care too much for, but it's just places where I respond to stuff that I see online of people, you know, attacking me directly. So last night, I saw STD for you doing a live stream about me, right? I cracked up because I literally have forgot that he does videos. And so I think the reason why I was starting to see his stuff to begin with is because I had been watching Cluster B's channel and I had been watching Taz and Nyla's channel, and that group kind of brings those people. And so I think that's why one of his videos popped up, and it was about Strong Mommy Chrissy, of course. And so I did I looked at the other videos on his channel, and I noticed that he had been making videos about me all this time, which was weird as fuck. Because I thought, you know, when you're not online, you kind of think, because you're not thinking about somebody, can't nobody possibly.
Bitch, what part you don't understand? You knew I was making fucking videos about you. But since you want to, you know, play that motherfucking role, okay, let's go ahead and play it. I'll play it with you, bitch. Sasha Ray, let me clarify this up for you. You are a fucking rat. That's what you are. You're a rat in all types of ways. A fucking human form, the goddamn pets pest form. I mean, the rodent form, all the fucking above. You're a rat. You are a character. I invented a character out of your monkey ass. Now, you want to know how I did that? I seen the fuck shit that you say and do. I took it and I modified it. That's what I did. You know, you just you know how you think Bill Cosby came up with the Cosby Kids. He knew those type of characters in real life. Now, do you get it? If you don't, feel free to email me, bitch.
Be thinking about you. Like, YouTube is kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of distant from YouTube because I work so much. So the only time I come on YouTube is if I'm like really bored and I'm looking for some content. And usually the first channel I go to is either some true.
Oh, she just told on herself, y'all. She said the only time she come on YouTube if she's bored or she looking for some content. Wow. But that doesn't surprise me. It just kind of, you know what I'm saying, surprised me that it finally came out your goddamn mouth, bitch.
Crime shit or Cluster B, because Cluster B is fucking funny. She just makes me laugh, regardless to what she's saying, regardless to whether she's a troll, regardless to whether she is putting somebody on blast or who she talking to. It doesn't matter who she talking about. It doesn't matter. The bitch is funny to me. So every time I'm bored, I go and I watch her. Right? So if there's no true crime out there, I go and watch her. And so I saw that she was having like these issues with like Nyla and Taz, in which it kind of surprised me, but then it didn't. Because I always was looking at her comment section, and every time I would see Nyla, I would be surprised that they were still cool. It's just, I was like, just couldn't believe it. I was just like, why the fuck are these two still cool? And so when I looked online today, I saw that the Ebony 2K dude, the Ebony 2-man K, I don't know this dude name. I don't know why I keep forgetting this dude. We just gonna call him Ebony. Okay, this Ebony dude, right, said that I was lashing out at people because my channel isn't successful, right? And that was just the title, because I haven't seen the video. I don't even know if the video launched yet, because it was like a premiere when I saw it, and I was like, what the fake news is this shit? Like, I don't feel no kind of way about nobody. Like, literally, I have no beef with nobody. I don't know these people. So when I'm starting to talk about bitches like Nyla or bitches like Cluster B, I don't know them personally to have some emotional attachment to these women. So when they discuss me in such a negative, emotional way sometimes, I don't get emotional about it and feel some type of way because I don't know them. So if I'm talking about them, it isn't that I feel like negative or I'm mad or I'm angry. It's more at them. It's more of, I know how to attack a topic. Like, I'm not the type of person that goes around and attacks people. I know how to communicate well, and I'll attack a topic before I attack a person. I don't like to attack people. I'll defend myself, but for the most part, I'll attack a topic or attack an experience or, you know, have some decent talking points about a topic before I attack some people. And so if you ever hear me talking about some motherfuckers, whether I have jokes or even if I sound angry, trust me, it's like I have more passion about the topic than the person. I don't attack people. You know what I mean? I have no reason to. It seems like most people have an issue with me. Not really me having some type of issue with them, because I don't know them like that to have some type of issue with them. There have been some people that have evoked some type of emotion about me because they've tried to do something like mess with my family or something like that. And I think you really got a lot of time on your hands if you put forth the energy to dig through some personal information, pull up somebody's phone number and call them to discuss someone else or get them to say something negative.
Okay, just like you did. You ain't no motherfucking different, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You did the same goddamn thing. You had time on your hands.
negative about a person that they love or a person they got a friendship with. Like people were calling my exes like my baby daddy and shit like that. Those type of people who get involved with that type of drama might make me feel a little bit type of way, but then at the same time, you know, I trust my family and friends to be able to make a conscious decision and to know better than to deal with some internet trolls, you know. And so when we talk about somebody like Priest and Sidonia and how they used to make me feel when they were doing interviews, just with time, I stopped giving a fuck about them. You understand? I started to see how better off I am without them, you know, and my son being better off.
Okay. Now look at her. She was just talking about co-parenting on the Science Ray channel. That's what I wanted y'all to peep out. I told y'all to mark my words. You just heard her. She said she's better without Priest. But now on the Science Ray channel, but then on the Science Ray channel, she said her talking about, oh, you know, he needs to help come co-parent with me. But then you gonna come on your God Queen channel talking about, oh, you better off without him. Which one is it, bitch? Which one is it?
Without them. So when we were having like this back and forth on YouTube where I was getting so fucking upset with people because of how they was referring to my family, referring to, you know, my friends or my coworkers or my business partners, I realized something. To me, it's
what kills me. This bitch keep on saying coworkers. Bitch, what job have you had? What coworkers are you talking about? She keep on saying co-workers. What co-workers, Science Ray? We're not getting the picture. You know, shit. What motherfucker came and said, oh, yeah, I used to work with Science Ray? She always keeps saying co-workers. That shit don't trip y'all out? That shit trip me out because, like, co-workers, shit, what co-worker came on her and did an interview?
It's as simple as I can't control what you motherfuckers think, do, say. I can't do that because honestly, it's not my business. The only thing I can control is whether or not I assign a meaning to what you're doing. So whenever I see some people discussing me or talking about me negatively, it doesn't bother me. And I think that bothers a lot of people that it doesn't bother me because I swear to God, everybody claim they got beef with me, but I don't know them. And we ain't never had no negative interaction. And that's what I was saying in Cluster B's community tab earlier today. I don't know if she deleted it, but she had posted some more screenshots of her and Nyla talking back and forth on Google Hangout. And here was Nyla saying something, you know, negative about me again. And I don't think Cluster B is innocent or anything because I think, you know, they egg each other on. You know, they egg each other on as far as the negativity goes and the doxing and the speaking negative about people. They egg each other on. So Nyla was like, you know, Sasha Ray shouldn't have spoke your name and, you know, it's time to drag her. And I'm thinking, motherfuckers been dragging me for 3 years. With y'all not sick of that yet? Like, what you think dragging me gonna do? Like, really? Like, how has dragging me worked so far? Has it stopped me from doing anything? No. Has it stopped me from getting a YouTube check? No. Has it stopped me from being successful? No. I think people think because I don't do the content that I used to do anymore, right? And I don't post as consistent as I used to, that I'm no longer successful. No, I'm just successful in another area of my life right now, and I have to focus on that instead of this. That's all it is. Like, you get successful. Success comes when you put forth a sense of energy into something. So I have to put energy into something else in order to be successful in that thing. And that thing just doesn't happen to be YouTube. But the second I get the energy to go back to, you know, posting on a regular, like I used to, of course, my success didn't leave my channel. I did. That's what I think people get confused about. And if you're a content creator, you know your success only leaves your channel when you do. It's not that it leaves your channel because people are talking negatively about you or people are coercing people to thumbs your shit down. No, when people find you entertaining, they find you entertaining. Even if they have a negative perspective of you, they still checking for you, you know? So the reason why I might not be...
Well, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I find you entertaining and fucked up at the same goddamn time. Kind of get some ones in the room for that. Also, if you fuck with me, hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Also, feel free to shut the fuck up and donate to my spiritual fund just as well. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me at stlforyou.yt@gmail.com. And this is brought to you by boomherproducts.com. You make a pledge, she'll help you get back your edge. And fellas, also check out her Boom Bird products as well. You know what I'm saying? When you get your bird growing them, you know what I'm saying? Nice and evenly and nice and healthy. She got some products for fellas as well. Tell her your boy STL sent you. All right. Let's get back to this motherfucking bitch.
Making as much money. I still make money on the channel, of course. But for me to not be making as much money is because I'm not on it as much. I'm not posting as much. I'm out here doing something else and getting money somewhere else. So yeah, I get the residual income. And I still get my YouTube check because I got thousands of videos up. So those videos still pay me every day. So just because I'm not posting on a regular doesn't mean I'm not making any money. You know, those money, that money is still being made. So I don't really, when people say, when this person had put the Ebony Man had said, oh, you know, Sunstar is lashing out at everybody because she's no longer successful. I was like, why do people create this fake news? Like, why do you have to embellish or sensationalize or lie so that you can get some hits on a channel? A genuine content creator who will be or is successful on their channel creates content, not use somebody else's name to get views or creates fake news in order to get some views. And it's really interesting to me that someone who doesn't get a check or gets crumbs on a check or barely has any subscribers themselves has time to sit down and discuss somebody else's success on YouTube. That doesn't make any sense. You don't even have half of the success I've had.
This bitch thinks she got success, y'all. Listen to this bitch. She thinks she has success. This bitch can't get one person to buy a goddamn $3 fucking membership. One person's goddamn it to buy a $3 membership, bitch. One person out of 42,000 people. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. It ain't success. That's fucking failure. Failure at its fucking finest. But that's success to her. I told you it's the opposite with these motherfuckers on her, man. It's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it too real, you the fake motherfucker. You the phony motherfucker. If you the fake motherfucker and the phony motherfucker and the snake motherfucker, you the realest nigga. That's the way it is. That's the way the game is now. The game has flip-flop. Let me get a shout out to the spiritual donation. And this to JH. Once again, much love for your spiritual donation. Initials JH. Much love for your spiritual donation. But yeah, this bitch got the nerves to come on her and talk about we sitting her monitors, we sitting her playing her success. No, bitch, we playing your fucking failures. So we won't fuck up in life. Not only that, we get a good motherfucking laugh out of your ass, bitch. We get a good motherfucking laugh over her.
On my YouTube channel, yet you're sitting here having a conversation about what you think is happening on a channel you can't even see on the back end.
Oh man, she heard earlier. She said she living good. This bitch living good at the 300 square foot hotel room, motel room. That's living good. But if you show your full house with 3 bedrooms and a motherfucking loft style living room, oh, that's nothing to her. That ain't nothing. But she living good.
So just because you don't see me doing the content that I used to do, or I'm not, you know, getting myself involved in all of this drama that I used to get involved in, doesn't mean I'm not successful. It just means I'm not entertaining the fuck shit and I'm not as emotionally attached as I was to it before. It just doesn't do it for me. And so anyway, I was watching Taz's channel earlier today, and he was talking about Mr. Fantastic and how Cluster B was making it seem like Taz doxed Mr. Fantastic. And inside of it, he was defending Nyla. Now, it makes sense. Nyla's his woman. He's supposed to be defending his woman. That shit makes sense. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a man. You feel me? But let's be realistic. And I put this in Taz's comment section. This entire thing that's going on with Nyla, Cluster B, and Taz, and Bayou Bunny, and all these people, right? Let me give you an example of why Nyla says is going to be guilty, why Cluster B is going to be guilty, and why Taz is guilty. All of them are guilty of mind fucking people. Anybody who does not have critical thinking skills is getting mind fucked by the three of them. Okay, let me explain it. So let's say Cynthia G, Nyla says, Taz, and Cluster B decide they want to get in the car and rob a bank. All right. Cluster B goes into the bank, pulls the.
Now, I want y'all to listen to this shit. Listen very closely on what she gonna say at the end. Listen very fucking closely, because she contradicts herself again with this shit right here.
Gun out to the teller, give me the money. Nyla is standing at the door. Watch, she's out watching. She's like, I'll look out for you, make sure the cops don't come. When the cops come, I'm gonna give you a signal if they come. I'm gonna just be lookout. Okay. Taz is the motherfucking getaway driver. He's in the car waiting for Cluster and Nyla to come back to the car so he can drive off. And Cynthia G is just in the car for the ride. But at the end of the day, if these motherfuckers get caught robbing this bank, all of the motherfuckers going to jail. The only person that's going to get a lesser offense is goddamn Cynthia G, because she was just there for the ride. But she still participated because she was in the car. So when Taz was sitting there talking about, oh, Nyla only said such and such. No, Nyla is just as guilty of doxing as Cluster B is, because Nyla was egging her on. They fed off of each other. They let the negative energy bounce off of each other. So when I hear Taz sit here and defend Nyla as if she's not guilty of this fuck shit, I'm like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. You her man. But why can't you and her stand 10 toes deep in the bullshit that y'all created, where you're doxing people that's not supposed to be doxed, or hurting people that ain't trying to hurt you, or, you know? Because like I said before, I ain't never had no issues with Nyla says like that. I don't really know the bitch. You know what I mean? But for her to continue, and this is the second screenshot I done seen in this motherfucker saying some shit about me. And I know Cluster B talk shit, so I'm not surprised. But I just want everybody to know that all of the negativity that y'all sit around and y'all complain about each other people doing, y'all guilty of the same shit. And the second y'all start realizing how much more alike y'all are, I think the doxing will stop.
You know some things that's funny as a motherfucker, man. I said the same goddamn thing. Like, goddamn, this bitch just sound like shit. A scene for Set It Off. I'm not lying. But let's get back to the motherfucking point of what she just was talking about. Now, we just played a video of her when she was talking about doxing Mr. KTU, Mario Concrete. And she said, oh, it wasn't me. It was his baby mama. I just pointed the direction. Then she just said it, y'all. But now in this video, she's sitting here saying that everybody is just guilty as doxing. Press one in chat room. You see how she contradicts herself? See, when it's around her or surrounding her, involves her. Oh, no. See, it don't work that way. This is the way it works. You say every time she mentions that 10 toes shit, all I can think about is that nasty fungus. Right. Oh man, right. Trifling ass bitch. She just motherfucking contradicted herself again. She made this whole fucking video just to contradict herself because she was able to point somebody else out, but she can't point herself out. Last video, no, see, that didn't concern me. That wasn't me. That was his baby mama. But his baby mama handed you the information. You handed the information to somebody else, so you just as guilty, bitch. The fuck you talking about? Tell you this is a straight sorry ass bitch, y'all. A sorry ain't shit bitch.
The negativity will stop. The hatred will stop once you realize y'all all guilty of the same shit. It's like Tiger King. Y'all seen Tiger King? Carol Baskins and Tiger King was doing the same shit, but mad at each other. That's how y'all look. As far as I'm concerned, Cluster B will always be Viper Pig. I don't care how many times she argue with you motherfuckers. She's stone cold Viper Pig. And the only motherfucker from the Viper Pig I think that's funny as hell. Okay? Okay. Bye, y'all.
All right. Oh, okay. We're rolling on time, y'all. We're rolling on time. Okay. I thought this was going to be 4 hours. Shit. This is going to be 3. So we got one more. This bitch just dropped today. Told y'all, man, the rat want all the motherfucking smoke, man. She is not bullshitting out here, man. She come on these 2 streets straight busting. Like, yeah, Tell y'all motherfuckers about talking about me. That's all y'all do is talk about me. Y'all know down there well I'm in a hotel. Right here, Veronica Brana. See, you show the motherfucker sell the whole motherfucking world a goddamn false fucked up narrative and dream. All right, we finna bust into this new one. She just dropped an hour ago.
So earlier, I got the opportunity to check out Nyla Says live stream. She was using Zoom and she was showing a correspondence between her and someone who contacted her in the middle of the night to discuss her being pressured into turning against Nyla. And apparently this woman that's in the center of all of this doesn't speak English very well. And she's quote unquote wealthy and also in need of some type of, I don't know, something about drug rehabilitation. And to me, the more that this topic is spoken about by Nyla, by Cluster B, by whoever else that has something to do with this, between Shug and Cass and the bunny, you know, everybody involved in the situation, the more that is spoken about, the more the waters become even more murky and muddier. You know,
My thing of it is, Sansaray, how you know all these people names and the situation so well, and you say you claim that you don't have time to be on YouTube? I want y'all to think about that. How does she know all these people names so well and the situation so well, but she says she doesn't have time to be on YouTube?
I mean, and I said this in the live stream that I did when I first started talking about this situation. As far as Nyla Says, is the more.
Hey, Chrissy, not Chrissy, Ivy. Yeah, I just got it. That's what I'm gonna make the announcement now. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to push out an episode for the real baby mamas of YouTube. If not, I'll definitely have to push one out for Friday. Because we know the rat gonna come back with something. She gonna find something to talk about. She gotta run her mouth, y'all. That's in her nature.
The more that Nyla talks about it, the more she sits there and tries to provide everybody with an explanation, the more it seems to be a little bit confusing, and her credibility is still on the line. So here's a thing that she brought up that put a question mark in my mind, because you know me, I don't like the bullshit. So with my thing is, it's like gossiping. Okay, she admits to gossiping. That was my issue, because in the screenshots, all I saw was her talking shit about me, but she never really came to me as a woman and said anything, you know, major, like she has some type of problem with me. She's never done that. But gossiping is definitely something that she's doing, and she admitted to doing this. But what she tried to do was make it seem like that type of shit is normal. There is nothing normal about gossiping. And this situation should be the learning experience for you so you can understand why gossiping is not some shit that you should do. Gossiping ruins people's reputations. It hurts people. The wrong information is spread. Rumors are spread. Emotion starts getting involved. If you notice, okay, remember, Nyla, you remember when you first came onto YouTube and you couldn't understand why so many people was coming down on me. You couldn't understand that, right? Well,
Yeah, she couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. But after a while, I got the picture. It didn't take long. It didn't take long. It didn't take long. Thank God I wasn't no priest. Just saying.
here to tell you the problem was me trusting a whole bunch of people and thinking I could interact with them, not necessarily from a gossiping perspective, but to just sit down and interact with them on a friendship level. See, the difference between a content creator and a damn troll is the fact that gossip is included. Content creators do not gossip. They do not normalize.
Shell, you know something? I'm beginning to think that as well. She made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 videos since this Nala situation popped off. 7, and I'm not lying, y'all. 7 or 8 videos she done made about Nala situation ever since it popped off. As soon as she said her name come up, oh, they just gave her a little reason. And it's like, goddamn, bitch, you're reading into the shit wrong. She's just tired of hearing about your fucking situation. She wasn't fucking talking about you. You ain't shit to talk about. Well, I take that back. I gotta take that one back. Yeah, I had to catch myself on that one. Oh shit. Yeah, she gets us quick. She seen how she popped off. You know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, basically surrounded herself, you know what I'm saying, surrounded herself to Nala. She didn't get that when she first got on her. Sansa Ray didn't get that when she first got on her. If anything, Sansa Ray should thank Tommy in so many ways. In some ways, let me say that. Because her video, it did pick up and go viral. It did. She had at least 2 to 3 videos that went viral. I'm talking about views of 500K or better. See, the thing with this bitch, she doesn't know how to keep the momentum going. She got them first couple of nice looking checks and it's, oh, this is easy. I just do 1 video a week. But then when the ad apocalypse happened, it kicked her in the ass real big time. Now she on her every motherfucking day or every other day.
Gossiping. That's the difference. Trolls gossip. Trolls talk about each other. If you notice, there are no screenshots nowhere of Sansa Ray gossiping about shit. Nothing. Nowhere. No one has any receipts of me gossiping about shit. I don't.
Bitch, really? Really? I'm gonna act like she ain't say this shit, even though I know she did.
Talk about people behind their back. Half the time when people coming to me talking to me about somebody else, I know they embellishing the story. I know they sensationalize. I also understand that when somebody is willing to gossip with you, they will gossip behind your motherfucking back. Okay? Now, for me, I said this in a couple of videos back. I noticed that Cluster B is the turncoat. I said it. Cluster B is a turncoat. She will switch on you in a heartbeat. And if you see the pattern in Cluster B, you know that. If you pay attention to the people that you are interacting with and you do not give them the benefit of the doubt, then you become more selective about who you interact with. And that's the problem that I had these past couple of years on YouTube, because here's the thing. I've been on YouTube for a long time, right? I was on YouTube for such a long time, no drama whatsoever. The drama didn't start until 4 years ago when I started to do a collaboration with Minister Jap. That's when the problem arose. I picked a troll who gossips like a girl to interact with on this site. Before that, I was already successful. I was already popular. I didn't have really any issues with anybody other than Tommy, who has an issue with any Black woman. You know, real issues. But the second I started doing collaborations with other content creators, and then I had to figure out troll and who was the content creator. There's a big difference. There is a big difference between a content to a platform trying to protect their brand, their business, their reputation, and they're trying to make a business versus a whole out and gossip about these content creators who are doing what they're doing business-wise. If you notice, content creators who are about their business don't have any drama. If you notice, the second I decided to stop responding to trolls was the second I stopped having drama. The second I started isolating myself from dealing with a whole bunch of people on YouTube, the drama went away. I'm drama-free. And people tend to think, oh, that must mean I'm not successful because I'm no longer included in all of the drama and everybody not.
No, you're not successful, bitch, because you didn't know how to handle it. You talking about, oh, I was already popular. Popular for what? What would you popular for? Oh, I used to give out relationship advices to men. Why would the fuck you give out relationship advice and you can't keep a goddamn relationship, bitch? What kind of shit is that? Oh my God. This pathetic ass bitch. How can this bitch give out relationship advices when she can't keep a relationship her goddamn self? Think about that, y'all. But she's successful though. She's very successful. Successful at what, Sansa? Lying, bullshitting, being an ain't shit bitch. Oh, you successful at that. I'll co-sign you on that. But relationship advice? Oh no. No. Fuck no. This bitch got the motherfucking nerves. And the funny part about this shit, she telling the story all the way fucking wrong. Everything is always in her fucking favor. Like, bitch, really? But that works in your world, Santra. I get it. That's what you say to yourself so you can feel like you're something. I get it. So what she is not telling you is how she didn't know which way to go and how to go about doing things, and she always reached out to other YouTube content creators to ask them about a collab. If you notice, most of the people she collabed with, they didn't reach out to her. She reached out to them. Just like me coming up here telling y'all, you know, yeah, such and such reached out to me, and they always reach out to me. I'll be lying like a motherfucker. Sometimes I reach out to people and shit. Sometimes I get a reply. Sometimes I do. I mean, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. But for the most part, I mean, shit. Come on now, really, Sansa Ray? You sitting up here trying to make it like you was this idol prize person when you what?
Sitting around gossiping about me. No, part of being successful is part of you having a healthy drama-free life. You shouldn't think that sitting around talking about people, gossiping and shit is part of being a healthy human being who is successful. Successful people do not gossip. We do not have the luxury nor the time to do it. So when I heard Nyla says sit here and say, yeah, I gossip, you know, I'm guilty of that. Well, you should be embarrassed about that shit. Then you proceeded to say that you were going to.
Oh, she should be embarrassed about gossiping, but Sansa Ray shouldn't be embarrassed about how she motherfucking still staying in the fucking hotel after fucking all these goddamn years, still ain't bought a goddamn house, always getting a goddamn handout, always coming on this motherfucker begging for donations. Everybody's messing with her and picking on her. She ain't did nothing wrong. Come on, for real, bitch.
Continue to gossip. So you mean to tell me after this shit done happened, and this is a lesson that you should be learning from, instead of you getting rid of that toxic behavior altogether, you still want to keep that shit? The problem wasn't just that you trusted the wrong people. All of us trust the wrong people sometimes. I've done it, like I said it before. But if this lesson right here don't teach you to stop motherfucking gossiping, I don't know what does. If somebody got to beat you over the head to tell you to stop talking shit about people behind their back, spreading shit that you don't even know is accurate, because that's what gossip is. A whole bunch of rumors, a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even know. Everybody can speculate what it is. That's what gossip is. That's the problem with gossip. And you hurt so many people when you do it. When you run your mouth in that manner, when you call people dumb or retarded, or the shit that you said about me, Nyla.
Okay, what the fuck you be doing? What the right, exactly? What the fuck do this bitch think she be doing? Spread knowledge when she talk about motherfuckers? That's what you doing, Sans Ray? When you come on her talking about priest got erectile dysfunction and shit? Man, this bitch always fucked up. Oh my God. Kathy had to drop this bitch on her head.
My thing is, as a content creator or any type of person who has some type of profession that they're trying to be 100% in, learn the lesson. One of the biggest lessons that you have to learn is you cannot get personal. You cannot mix business with pleasure. You cannot have all of these friendships across the board. You can't do it. You can have a business professional relationship where y'all two cordial with each other as far as business goes. But when you start trying to let these people know about your personal business and who your personal friends are and give them access to your life in a way that later on they can use that shit against you, that's when it becomes a problem. You cannot do that on this platform or any type of business situation or industry that you are in where you're trying to be successful. You can't do it. And I am not sitting here saying that this is all Nyla's fault, because she did trust the wrong people. And these people were also as fake and fraudulent as shit as she was. I mean, you attract what you are. So you can't look at the cluster Bs of the world and judge her when you was doing something as guilty. And this is what I was trying to explain yesterday. You can't look at her and be judgmental of her and what she's doing when she been that bitch. That's the bitch she been being. She was that bitch before she ran into you. And you was observing her as this person. You saw with me, when I realized who Cluster B was, I said, bitch, I'll watch you. I think you funny as fuck. But, try to be all up in your shit and try to be cool with you and, join your little clique or whatever, or your little cult is not going to be something that I would do. Because I realized that when I see a person who is talking bad about somebody that they used to be cool with, and they are building relationships with the enemies of the person that they used to be cool with, there is something wrong with that person. If I don't fuck with you anymore, right? And when I was fucking with you, I ain't fuck with your enemies. When I'm not fucking with you no more, I'm not fucking with your enemies either. I'm not going to turn around and be cool with them. Nyla, you're sitting in a position where you're seeing all of the people that you used to be cool with team up together and create like this false narrative about you to ruin your reputation. You're seeing it. The reason why that's happening is because of something that you were doing, which was gossiping with all of these people and trying to place both sides of the fence and trying to get social acceptance from all of these people. The reason why gossiping is even a thing is because people use this to bond with each other. They use this form of quote unquote toxic friendship in order to relate to one another. So when you get involved in that type of thing, your credibility will soon be questioned. Your reputation will soon be all screwed up, not just the people that you're talking about. Because once people realize that you gossip and you believe that gossip is something normal that everybody does, the people that don't gossip that you really need to have in your life ain't going to want to be around you. That's why I don't gossip. No one has no clip of me doing any type of gossiping with anybody. And
Okay, sounds right. Gossip doesn't have to be 2 or more people. You can still gossip the way you're doing it, preaching out to everybody. So it's basically the same motherfucking thing of all the shit you be saying over there. So what you sitting here talking about, oh, there's no clip, bitch, I got over goddamn shit, 100 hours of your ass gossiping. Now, if you want to say I gossip, oh well, bitch. I talk shit in between as well. And tell the motherfucking truth about your ass.
I remember when somebody said online, you guys were saying, oh, Sansa Ray don't have no friends. No, I have friends. I just have friends that don't gossip. That's why you can't reach out to any of my friends and try to turn my friends against me. The reason why Sidonia and Priest was so easy for people to target is because them 2 motherfuckers love to gossip. Priest family used to sit down and gossip for hours and hours and hours. Sometimes when Priest was at work, his family would sit down and gossip about Priest, gossip about Sidonia, gossip about our relationship. Y'all remember the story about how I was at his grandmother's house and I was in the room doing graphic design work, and I was in the house by myself, and then Priest's family came in and they didn't know I was upstairs because I was so quiet, and they started gossiping about me and Priest. And then I came downstairs and tried to check them because they was talking so much shit about him. People who gossip are easily influenced because the reason why they gossip is because they want to be socially accepted, and they will say whatever it is they need to say in order to relate to somebody else. So if it's something bad, whether it's true or not about a person, they're still going to repeat the shit. They don't stand for anything. They're weak. Okay, they easily influence. So my advice to Nyla, fraudulent fake ass, whether you scam people or not is neither here nor there to me. When they start talking about extortion and sexual assault, I think it's a lot of embellishing. I do. I'm not an idiot. But I still think you fake as fuck for gossiping as much as you do. You can't turn around and have me believing that you a trustworthy motherfucker if you gossip about your own friends. You gossip about the people that you gossip to people about the people that you gossip to. So you can't be trusted just as much as Cluster B. You are the fucking.
You know what I find funny though? This bitch is straight analyzing somebody else motherfucking problem, but can't analyze her own goddamn self. Like, bitch, for real. I mean, she going in too. Going in. Sasha, why don't you do this about yourself and see how you sound? Man, that'll hurt that motherfucking soul, y'all. She'll motherfucker have to stop. She'll probably motherfucker look at us and like, oh my God, what I'm doing. She had to hurry up and press delete live. Like she did early this week. When did it happen? Well, didn't it happen early this week, y'all? When she talking about the room and we caught that part. I got you, bitch.
Company that you keep. So yeah, you got an audience that's going to support you, and that's what's up. And they're going to overlook what you're doing because that's what loyal people do. They overlook what you do. They care about you. They understand you human. You make mistakes. They're going to have your side. That's what the fuck they supposed to do. But then you're going to have people that's going to leave. A lot of people not going to buy that bullshit. So my advice to Nyla is do not fucking gossip and talk negative about anybody else anymore, especially not to people on social media. Especially not in a place where someone can screenshot what the fuck you saying and or doing and send to somebody else.
Okay, because people will use that against you later on. These people will never genuinely be your friends. Internet people, it takes a long time. I'm talking years on top of years on top of years on top of years for people that you met on the internet to actually become solid friends or family to you. You cannot trust people that you just met on the internet a couple of months ago with information.
Says the same motherfucking bitch that's on a goddamn dating site. Says the same motherfucking bitch that was on another dating site. Okay.
Like the information that Cluster B has about you, she should not have. You never should have got that close to someone from the internet like that. Do not do that again.
Well, I guess that was a lesson from the goddamn rat. You let her tell it. Goddamn, bitch, why don't you take the same goddamn advice? Okay. Yeah, we read that motherfucker 3 hours too, y'all. Okay, I went an hour overboard. You know? Damn. But once again, make sure y'all oh shit, not that. Make sure y'all check out the Real Baby Mamas of YouTube. I should have an episode coming up tomorrow. Definitely Friday. Definitely Friday. If it don't come up tomorrow, definitely Friday. Let me see. Shout out to my spiritual donation. Initials JH. Once again, much love for your spiritual donation. Initials JH. And also, this is sponsored by boomhairproducts.com. You make a pledge, she'll help you get back your edge. And fellas, also check out our Boom Bird products as well. Okay. Till next time. Everybody stay up. Stay away from the goddamn rat. I'll see y'all next time. I gotta do my platinum Uber deliveries, my platinum Uber Eats.